All right. Shalom, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Is my sound coming good? I hope so. So peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I don't see too many people today here, but we will do what we need to do. And then, we do our duty, fighting the devil who like to join or he don't. This is his business. As you see, the title is a very, a traditional title we have, but it's a very important title. Like, not a single Muslim, Indonesian, Muslim, Arab, doesn't matter. Not a single one he knows what and who is Allah. I'm going to go to Discord, and just to let you know, look like Skype is expired, so no more Skype. So you cannot contact me in Skype no more. All right. Somebody told me that Skype is not working no more. Microsoft decided not to continue such a service. So I will open my Discord. All right. Any second you like my microphone go mute, that because I muted myself. Still I'm struggling with some allergy. So if the sound goes for a second, that's because I'm trying to protect your ears from my cough. All right. So right now I am in Discord. If there is any Muslim would like to join us, and my challenge is very simple. You will see not even a single Muslim he knows what Allah is. Who is Allah? They have no idea. Please translate to Indonesian. To Indonesian. If you download my videos, and you can activate the subtitle to Indonesian. So I mean, there is auto translation. So it's not really hard to do. All right, maybe we have a Muslim.
Christian Prince.
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead.
I have one question.
Are you a Muslim?
I have a question.
Are you a
Can
Muslim?
you answer my question?
Sure, sure.
Yours?
Yeah, sure. I am a Christian Prince. Are you a Muslim?
Can you prove that Christianity is the only true religion?
Christianity is what?
That Christianity is the true religion?
Okay, what does the word true mean for you?
Sorry?
What is the word true for you mean? What do you mean by true?
Correct. Like the truth, bro. I don't know how to explain it, man.
So if you do not know the definition of a truth, how we can answer you? You need to give me definition.
This is so whack, man. Please just tell me.
No, I need.
Okay,
You see,
why do you believe in Christianity?
in order to
Why do you believe in it?
no problem, no problem. In order
You
to
believe
answer
in
you,
it because you believe it's true.
let us not let us speak like adult. I will speak to you nicely as long as you are speaking to me nice. Is that okay?
Of course.
All right. So in order to answer somebody, you need to understand his definition of things. As an example, if you say to me this color is black or white, I want to know what's black for you, because you might be blind. You see black as white and white as black. So when you say to me truth, do you understand what the word truth? As an example, you are a Muslim and you are coming to asking me about Christianity. That's mean you believe in Islam, and you believe in Islam to be truth. But Islam cannot be truth because the Quran is full of mistakes and errors. And Muhammad cannot be a prophet because he has zero prophecy. So I want trying to understand what is the truth for you. Like, is it the sun set in a muddy water, boiling water? Is that the truth? Is it the sperm coming from the backbone of the man and coming from the ribs of the women? Is that the truth you are looking for? Is it maybe that when you go to heaven, Allah will make your private part endless? So I need to know what is exactly the truth for you. The mic is yours.
Let's put it this way. You believe that you are going or may go to heaven. Why?
Because, you know, the Quran says so.
But you don't believe in the Quran, you believe
You
in
see,
the Bible.
you see, I'm answering you because you are a Muslim. So if I tell you from the Bible, you will say to me, I don't believe in the Bible anyway. Right?
I don't believe in anything right now.
No. You said you don't believe in Islam?
I don't believe in anything right now, no.
So you are not a Muslim?
Not anymore, akhi, no.
Ah, you are not a Muslim no more. So what do you think about Muhammad?
No comment, man.
No, you have to comment either because you know, I don't want to have people play games with me. Either you believe in Muhammad or you say he's a false prophet.
Well, I did not stop believing in religion because of the Prophet Muhammad.
So
I stopped believing because I don't believe there is any God anymore.
no
That's why I'm here to
no
ask
problem. So do you believe Muhammad is a false prophet?
you. No, I don't believe even in God.
This is not a question. Do you believe Muhammad is a false prophet?
You're going to hit me with a yes or no.
Sure.
And you have a lot more knowledge.
Sure.
Than
If you
each
don't,
other. So
if you don't have the courage to say yes or no, you know what kind of conversation this conversation is. So do you believe in Muhammad or not?
I don't believe in anything Islam, no.
This is not a question. Do you believe in Muhammad or not?
No, not anymore. I don't believe in God.
All
This
right.
is more than
All
believing in
right.
Muhammad.
So you agree with me that, that Muhammad is a false prophet?
Well, I don't believe anything is true anymore, bro.
This is not the question. So you agree with me Muhammad is a false prophet?
Well, I guess if I don't believe in Allah, then I don't believe in the Prophet Muhammad, yeah.
Okay, so you don't believe in Muhammad. So now we go back to zero. As long now you said that you don't believe in Muhammad and you believe he's a false man, he's a liar. So what is the truth which you are looking for to prove to you that the Bible is a true? Like what kind of a truth you are looking for?
That's a ridiculous question, isn't it? You're asking me
No,
what truth am I looking
no, because everyone,
I don't know
everyone,
what truth I'm looking for. I'm just asking for the truth, man.
No, I want to know what you are looking for because simply, if you are a person who believe maybe in science, maybe you are a person who believe in philosophy. So how you find the truth yourself? Like how you come to the conclusion that Muhammad is a false prophet?
Great question.
Hmm?
Great question.
Okay. And?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you know, in order for me to answer somebody, I need to know what he think, how he think. You see,
scientifically, how can you scientifically prove
okay.
God?
First of all, you see, just now I understand that maybe you are interested in science. The Bible is not a book of science and will never be, because God is above science. When God he says, "Let be light," there's no science say, okay, somebody can say, "Let be light," and light was. When Jesus he healed blind person by putting mud on his eyes, there's no science will say that somebody can put mud on your eyes and make you see. So science is not the way to prove the belief in God. Not for us as a Christian. We don't care for science, and you are seeking the wrong direction. Because science is the practice of a human being and the experience of what we see in around us. So now, if we taste something, it's salty, we say, okay, this is salt. We taste something else, it is sweet, we say this is sugar. But the word salt and sugar is just our creation, which means we are not the one who created the salt, neither the sugar, but we gave the name of the taste we have, so we can use it in a language, and then later we can use it in a practice. We call it science. Same for physics. So we base our science based on knowledge, not necessarily always based on fact. Science is very changeable. What is discovery today, it might be a joke tomorrow. So we don't prove God by science, because this is will be a very false way. If we want to believe in science, then we should worship scientists. We should worship Einstein, like somebody is a scientist, he did something great. So we don't believe in science. Doesn't mean we don't agree sciences exist, but believing in God have nothing to do with science. All right?
Okay, so how can you prove it if you can't prove it scientifically?
Well, how you can prove it if you cannot prove it scientifically? That's mean you decide that the only way to prove it is scientifically, correct? All right, I will use your logic. I will use your logic. I will use your logic. So scientists, they say that the universe, they have a theory, not a fact. The universe started by the Big Bang, correct?
That's what the scientists say, yeah.
Okay, and then they say that a Big Bang is an explosion. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, what explode?
I'm not exactly sure, man.
See, so this is not science. So this is not science, because if you are not sure, then where is the science in the science? So I'm not sure. So imagine I speak to a scientist. I said to him, okay, what explode? He said to me, I'm not sure. Okay, go play with the kids and then come back to me when you are sure. So this is not science. This is just an assumption of theory, and then we force it on people. And if you are not going to believe in it, they frame you, they label you as an ignorant, as a stupid, as a this guy, he believes in God, is stupid, he will not believe in what we say. But as you see, they have no proof of what they say. It's a theory, but they force it on our kids in every school. Anywhere you go in the world, everybody teaching the Big Bang, the Big Bang. In fact, the only bang they have is in their head, because there is no proof whatsoever of what they claim. Even the science of physics, always there is a very well-known scientist. He looked Asian. I forgot his name. Very famous one. He wrote many books about the Big Bang and the age of galaxies. And then when they send this Webb, telescope, they start receiving images proving everything they taught in his book is wrong. So now he said that he have to rewrite his vision of science. So if we send in 20 years from now, if we send a new telescope more powerful and can reach more distance, then we keep writing rewriting books, because we noticed that our science yesterday, it was stupid. So the scientist is a scientist. They are just guessing, and when they find out that their guess is true, they celebrate. When they find their guess is stupid, they go sleep over it, and they say, oh, it just was a mistake, but the fact it was stupid. So because no science can explain to you what it claims, obviously science is in this ability to explain God, because this massive universe, who nobody knows how big it is, no scientist, a human being, he have a brain of a mosquito. It doesn't matter how much he claimed to know. It doesn't matter how big the machines, how powerful the machines. We are not even a dust in this space. So if we believe that everything have to come from somewhere, like the Big Bang, well, the Big Bang have to come somewhere too. So if you keep going there, then you will find yourself you have to come from somebody then. Who is the one who made the material where the Big Bang happened, if it's true? Where this material is coming from? There's nothing happening by itself. This is what science says. This is what science says. Nothing happened by itself. There's action, there is a reaction. So if I bounce a ball, in the ground, the ball, because there's air inside it, will go up. But if the ball is there's no air, the ball will not bounce. So the physics we learn is just a physics of a practice, and our practice is limited to what we know. Therefore, our limited knowledge is just a silly and a stupid way to question God. For me, I believe that all those who follow Jesus from the first day, they have no reason to lie about who is Jesus, because all of them, they receive no money. They received no glory. They did not live in palaces. They did not have army. They don't have servant. Even they do not even have a donkey. They are very poor people. They left their life. They left their even some they left their wealth just to pay their life believing in Jesus. They used to feed them to the beast. They said to them, deny this Christianity, deny this stupid Christianity, we will let you live. This person, he said, no, no problem, throw me to the lion. So when I look at, I did not see Jesus, I never saw him. I know some people, they say that Jesus appeared to them. It never happened to me. So I know that my brother in Christ, the first who did go and gave their life, there's no way anyone, he is going to do such a thing unless he is absolutely sure of what he saw and what he witnessed. And what they saw, the Bible says to us that Jesus, he healed thousands of people. Jesus, he make miracles nobody can count. Jesus, wherever he's like a miracle walking down street. Whoever come in his way, he will get some of it. He is the blessing of God. Whoever in his way, he will be blessed. The blind will see, the dead will be resurrected, the one who is sick will be healed, the one who is struggling even with his mental issue or even have a demon, all will be healed. So the Messiah, there is tons of proofs. Even the enemies of Christianity, they wrote in their history books that yes, there is a person, the Christian, they call him Yeshua, they call him the Messiah. He did a lot of miracles. Even the enemy of Jesus who wrote in the Talmud, insulting him, claiming that Jesus, he did those miracles, yes, but he learned magic. But we know that magic is a joke. So even the ones who hate Jesus very much, even those, they agree that the miracles which done by Jesus, no one can explain. And this is why I say to you, I don't believe in a science to explain my God for me, because God is a miracle, and we call him miracle because there's nobody can explain a miracle. You know, even scientists who they are atheists, when something happened, they cannot explain it. They say it's a miracle. So it's a linguistic phrase, but this language thing proves the ability of a human being to explain anything. A person, he fell from the 12th floor. He's still alive. Not even a single bone broke. Or how that happened? They can't explain it, so they call it miracle. I mean, is he a cat? I mean, even a cat maybe surely broke. So a human being always, when he reached the point where he cannot explain anything, he seek refuge with the word miracle. So I seek refuge by my God, who he is a miracle, and there's thousands of witnesses for what he have done. And you know, me myself, I have my own miracle. Like, I will not tell you Jesus made me see, I wasn't walking, I could not walk. No, I was a very troublemaker. I used to fight with people. I look for a fight, you know. So since I start believing in Jesus, I became a different person. So now if somebody scream at me, I just ignore it, you know, I just let it go. I'm a person, you know, I will never let anyone, you know, I don't tolerate people. But since I, you know, start changing to be more and more close to him, I found that there is a change in my life from something into something else. And this is a miracle, because the one who can change you for better is a miraculous work. The one who can change you for worse, that we believe he is the devil. So when the second you go with Jesus, you are a new person. You are loving, giving, different creature. This is why the Bible and the Lord, he says, you cannot go to my heaven unless you are reborn again. So with the Christ, and this is a miracle happened to all Christians who believe in Jesus, you are going to reborn again. You believe in Muhammad, you became a terrorist. You want to kill people, you want to shoot people. You believe in Jesus, you became a different person, even if you used to be a terrorist. So Jesus as a miracle exists, and we witness this miracle. I did not witness Jesus making a blind see, but I witnessed Jesus changing the life of many, and that is an amazing miracle. Actually, in the most interesting miracle for us is the one who can change us for better.
You said Jesus has changed the life for many that you have seen, right?
I was talking about myself too.
Okay. Is that not the fault of Jesus? You're saying Jesus, like, you definitely know he exists. But
Sure.
it's the thought of him and, you know, other stuff.
I'm not sure what you are trying to say.
How is he changing your life?
Because I believe in him. Jesus, he said, if you believe in me, you will change. He said, you believe
So
in
it's
me.
just belief, right? So you don't know he exists.
No, you see, if I believe in something, it's fake. That fake will make me a fake person. So I will not be really any. There's no good in the life I will have. But because he's real, the change will be real for good. As an example, there's many so-called religion in this earth. If you go to country who the majority are Buddhist, you will see right away that believing in Buddhists does not make them a better people. In fact, the monks, they were very much aggressive, and they are the one who created even martial art. And a lot of people die because of this so-called art. Sexuality is heavily involved. Even the Buddhists, they have festival for penis. Islam is no different. Hinduism is no different. But the second you become a Christian, and I'm talking about a real Christian, not somebody his name is a Christian prince, just because of the name you become a Christian. No, the Lord, he says, from their fruits you shall know them. So Jesus, he told us clearly, if you knock at my door, I will open for you. If you follow me, you belong to me. And when you belong to me, I will know you by your fruits. So you will notice that somebody, he is a truly believer in Christ, he have a fruit which is unique, not like any. And this is why I mentioned to you from the beginning, like the Muslims, they are willing to give their life for the sake of their God, but not because they love their God, because they want to go to heaven and have sex. The reward is physical, it's a stomach, it's a penis. The Christians, they are willing to give their life to God, but not by harming people. They will not go to heaven because we kill Muslims, or we kill Hindus, or we kill you as an atheist, if you become an atheist, as you say. So we will not go to heaven actually if we do that to you. We will go to heaven by helping you. We will go to heaven by trying to save you. We will go to heaven by being a true believer. True believer in Jesus, his fruit will appear right away. It's like, you know, if you are alive, if you are a living tree, you will have roots. The roots will be alive, and sooner or later, the leaves will come. Even if it is winter, this tree is alive, and as soon as the spring come, the leaves will be covering the tree, and the tree will become so beautiful. And then the same tree will start making flowers, and the flowers will become fruits. So when Jesus says that from their fruit you shall know them, that is additional miracle of Jesus. From dead tree, who is very selfish, thinking about itself, to a tree when I give a fruit to feed everybody. You see, you know, for us, we look at the tree as a source of food. But, you know, the tree is a great example of how not to be selfish. This tree is in the ground, cannot move, cannot go anywhere, cannot change its location, cannot change how much rain will receive, cannot change anything. And people, they can cut it off anytime. Yet this tree, as long it's alive, do its best to give something to the birds, to the human, to the animals. It's a living creation of God, but this living creation of God present something very unique, is not to be selfish. Everybody eat from the tree. Everybody. The insect, the human, the birds, the squirrel, everybody. Human being is the opposite. Human being is the one who cut, is the one who kill, is the one who use and abuse. By believing in Jesus, Jesus, he bring you back to your humanity, but he make you the same as that tree. So you are not selfish, you are not going to cut, you are not going to kill, you are not going to abuse, you are going to give and love and provide. So there's a huge difference between Christianity and any other belief. Christianity is not a philosophy. I'm not teaching you philosophy. I don't believe in philosophy. Philosophy is just playing with the words. But Christ is real, and he changed the life of millions and millions. And the second your life is changed, you are a new person. You are a very fruitful tree. All right?
Yeah.
Anything else?
It's about women speaking in churches, because online it says in Corinthians that women should not speak in churches. What's the context around this?
You know, are we done with the, like, if God is God or not? Now you are switching topic.
Yeah, that's, well, what you're saying is a bit too complicated for my mind to process, so I'm just going to
So if it
do
is
some
too,
research online.
if it's too complicated, how I'm going to answer the same question, the second question? I will answer you.
This one's a bit
And then you will say to me,
about
my
a
friend,
verse in the
okay,
Bible
no
and
problem,
asking
no
you to
problem,
prove God's
no problem,
existence.
no problem.
These are two
But you
totally different
see,
questions.
I wasted,
Asking you to
I
prove God's
wasted my
existence
time.
is way
I
bigger.
wasted my time answering your question, and you try your best to play and to bully, saying it's so complicated for me, as if I give you mathematics, as if I give you chemical, as if I get you in the laboratory. So simply I sense that you are playing games. You are a Muslim. You said to me you are not a Muslim just to avoid the embarrassment of asking you questions about Muhammad. Even your icon in the screen, it's have a Quran. So you are lying to me yourself, and lying to
This is
me,
before.
and lying to me, and you are trying to avoid the embarrassment. I met Muslims like you. You see the difference between Jesus, the follower of Jesus, and Muslims? Muslims, they lie. We cannot. Jesus even forbid us from taking oath. Either you say yea, yea, or nay, nay. Anything else is from the devil. You as a Muslim, you can take an oath by Allah. Allah will not take you accountable for your false oath, the Quran say. He will take you only what you meant. So you can say to me, I swear by Allah, I'm not a Muslim. It's okay. In fact, you Muslims, you believe that lying is the shield of faith. For us, lying is the way to hell. And this is the difference between me and you. You are denying your religion just to avoid to be questioned about it.
So you're assuming.
I'm not assuming, I'm sure.
You're sure that
Okay,
I'm lying.
in the front of everybody, say Muhammad is a filthy, false prophet, child molester. Go ahead.
I don't believe that. I don't believe, I don't have any proof that he is any of that. I
Right,
just
right.
don't believe in
Okay, get out of here. He don't have a proof. Okay. Go ahead, Sita.
Yeah, hello CP.
Hello.
Sorry to interrupt, but he is a Sunni Muslim.
I know.
We were debating with him here in the server, and I just wanted to say that before he left, but you kicked him, so.
He is a Chihuahua, not even a Muslim. You know?
Well, I mean,
He is a
that's
Chihuahua.
for others to decide.
He is a Chihuahua coming
Well,
to
yeah,
coming to talk to the lion, and he have to play like he is a puppy who need mercy. We know them. I can sniff their smell from 10-mile distance. But I went with him to see how far he will go. All right. We know that.
yeah. Sorry for the interruption. I'm gonna go back.
No. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
I right away I can sense them. They cannot fool me. Those games they can play it with everybody, but not with me.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back. Let other people come in.
No problem.
But yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. So our friend here, he says he have no proof that Muhammad is a child molester. So Aisha, she said he married me at the age of 6, which means 5, because 6 in the Islamic calendar is 5 in our calendar. Yet he have no proof that Muhammad is a child molester. Okay. Are you a Muslim, Ariel?
Yeah, I just wanted to say regarding that argument, I've seen some people say that This is a kind of weird thing, not gonna lie. A Muslim told me that like basically a lot of people, like a lot of Muslims believe that that Aisha was not 6 or 5, she was actually 15 and 16. But like basically because Muslims at that time were basically Arabs, not Muslims, like Arabs, they started to count from the age of 10. That's what they say.
That's false. That's false.
Yeah,
That's false. We
yeah,
can
I'm just saying.
we can prove it. There's no such a thing in the Arabian Peninsula. I'm an Arab myself, and there's no such thing.
Okay.
They start counting from the age of. Based on this, Muhammad, he was not 54 when he married Aisha. That means he was 50. He was 64, and that will change the age of Muhammad when he died too. So why they say to us Muhammad he died in this year? They don't say that Muhammad he is 10 years older. You see how tired they are. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So if they say Muhammad he died in the age of 63, that means Muhammad really he died at the age of 73. Correct?
Yeah.
So why they say 63? Why didn't say? Why didn't fix it? But they
I
too.
mean, I'm just like presenting this argument to see what you think about it.
No, you see, they are potatoes. You know, the hadith says that the mother of Aisha, she had to feed her with the cucumber and palm date fruits so she can fatten her, so she can send her to Muhammad. So if Aisha, she was not 6, that means she was 16, right? Because the first 10, they don't count as they claim. Why her mother, she need to feed her so she can fatten her, so she can deliver her to Muhammad? 16 is a woman already. It's not a tiny child. And why Muhammad did not even have sex with her then, if she was 16, when he married her? Why he had intercourse with her 3 years after? You see how? So it's very easy to refute them. But those are, you know, they talk to people like you don't know, and you are not expert with this garbage. So they try to deceive you, and they come with those stories. But right away you should say to them, okay, if she was 16, so why Muhammad did not sleep with her, having intercourse, until 3 years after? How come? And why the Muslim now, they marry 6 years old all over Islamic countries? Why the Muslim, they practice that? Why they don't practice marrying after the age of 16 then? So they are a bunch of liars, and all what they try to do is to fabricate and try to defend. Duct tape. This is what we call it, duct tape. Always remember this from me. Every Muslim is a liar until he proves the opposite. You see, when you study law, they say to you, everyone is innocent until he proved guilty. In the case of Muslim, no. Every Muslim is guilty until he proves that he is innocent, because they love to lie. This is their religion. This is their belief. This is their religion. Lying is the shield of Islam. My mother was trying to fatten me up when she wanted to send me to the messenger. She want to fatten her to send her. Does that sound like 16 years old? And what fatten her have to do with that? And when Aisha, she say, she was 6 and Muhammad, he did boom boom with her at the age of 9. So if she was 16, why Muhammad he delay having sex with her 3 years after? What's wrong? We have the hadith where it says that Aisha, she was 14 and yet she was still playing with her dolls. And this is after many years of marrying Muhammad. When Muhammad he died, Aisha, she was 17, going in her 18. They love to lie, my friend. This is Aisha. And here, by the way, look what it says. The Messenger of Allah married me when I was 6 and consummated the marriage with me when I was 9. and I used to play with the dolls. Do you see it?
Yeah, I understand.
So she was obviously very mature. She was a growing woman. This is what women do. They play with the dolls. All right, my friend. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan he knows what Allah? Anyone? What is Allah? Especially if you are Indonesian or an Ustad. I want to talk to Ustad. Any Ustad? Any Ustad from Indonesia would like to join us and tell us who is Allah? Give us a speech. Allah is the creator. I did not ask you what he do. Secondly, there is no way Allah can be the creator of anything. This guy, he do not know even how the baby is created. He is so dumb. Have you ever heard of a dumb creator? Your God, he think the sun set in murky water. Your God is an idiot. So don't mention the word creator. Any Abdul? Was Muhammad's first wife a Catholic, ex-nun? I heard this from a stupid idiot. He was teaching in the Seven Advanced Church. This is a monkey guy. Don't listen to those people. This is an idiot, scumbag. Those people, they have no respect and they are no Christian. How she was a Catholic nun and she have tons of kids and she have 3 husbands. And there's no Catholic in the Arabian Peninsula. Catholic and nun. She's a Catholic and nun, not only Catholic. Don't listen to those garbage people. They put them in the stage, they claim they have knowledge. She was a Catholic nun. Ask him, where do you get this from? Let us die laughing. Anyone he says something to you, corner him immediately. Tell him where you got this from. The beach? Don't let people feed you false information. Corner him. Say, okay, you claim you have knowledge. You said she is a Catholic and ex. She was a Catholic ex-nun. That's something good. Okay, where do you get this from? Which book? The guy, he doesn't speak Arabic. He cannot read 1 page in Arabic. And the only available book for him to read is what is translated in English. Okay, give us the reference. Then you will see he is an idiot. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to tell us who is Allah? Anyone? Who is a Muhammadan like to tell us who is Allah? I am very much interested to learn about Allah. I like this God, Allah. He's very cute. Allah, he sat on the chair, and the first thing he did in his chair, he wrote the name of Muhammad. The God of Islam, he like a graffiti, like teenage. He's a boy from Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, you go every wall, they wrote in it everywhere. I mean, you cannot find one wall clean. The graffiti God. And imagine this God who created this universe. He want to write the name of Muhammad on his chair. He made the chair. He said, I don't know, this chair, something missing in it. What is missing? What is missing? LED light? No. Covered by gold? Okay, I mean, not a big deal. Oh, I got it. I have to write the name of the most amazing, wonderful Arab boy. His name is Muhammad. So Allah, he went to Walmart. He bought a pen and he started writing the name of Muhammad. This is a true story. Hey, Muslims, do you find my name there? No. How come? Only Muhammad. So Allah, like, he did not write like the name of Abraham, like Adam, like and Musa's. No, only Muhammad. Like, why the chair is so small? There's only one space for one person. No. But Muhammad is the most beloved to Allah. Allah, he loved Muhammad. He don't care for the rest. Yeah. Any Muhammadan? If you are a Muslim, you know who is Allah, let me know. Go ahead.
No, I know.
Hello.
I need to act. Hello, what's up, Christian friend?
What's up? Jesus is up.
Understand that. That's right. You right.
How I can help you?
Okay. Do you think that they're like Muslims are really that slow that they can't base the concept of how we understand that? And it's like they are made to really be that way for a reason.
Be that way. What do you mean? What do you mean by saying be that way?
Like base of logic and like their way. Are they made like that?
You see, every human being, God gave you a brain, and then we choose to direct our brain in a direction. So, and sometime a human being, because the truth is very painful, so he tried to shadow that painful truth. So he put it in somewhere, like somewhere like in the back of his brain. Like, I don't want to think about it. I assure you that every Muslim, he knew there is something wrong with his religion. But because he knew how dangerous it is to question, he threw it in the back of his brain, because that is a red line. If he exceeds, he will be killed. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. So this is Islam, a religion of terrorism. You need only one person to terrify a street. He's a terrorist. People walking in the street, he starts shooting. When a person he convert to Islam in New York, and then he have a sniper rifle, and he starts shooting people in the street. The whole city of New York, they have how many millions? One person. He terrified the whole city. And this is exactly the mindset of Muslims. Questioning certain things is terrifying. And because it's terrifying, the majority do not dare to question. But the second you give them a freedom, they leave, if they are the one who they are seeking questions. All right?
Yeah, because I find it hard for them to grasp, even the young ones that come up here. I don't get the logic of them not reading something but able to try to argue it. Like I don't get that mindset of that logic. If you haven't I won't argue the Quran if I haven't read it. If I read it, I will argue it. But if I haven't read the Bible, why would you come up there and try to argue a person that has read it?
The guy, he came here and he said about women, she stay silent. He is following a Muhammad. Women, she is not even allowed to read and write, or even to learn how to read and write. Muhammad, he said, women teach women only how to cook and how to do clothing, and don't teach them how to read. So a woman, she cannot teach. A woman, she cannot speak. A woman, her voice is vagina. A woman, her voice is a private part. A woman, her face is a private part. Her hand is a private part. All of her is a private. Muhammad said the women, she have 10 vagina. And then this guy, being hypocrite, he's asking why in the church says women should not speak. The verse in the Bible there is not speaking about women cannot speak. That's false. In our book, we have women who they are judges, prophets. Do you have a prophet in Islam? A woman? No. We have a prophets. We have judges. We have a great names of women. So this women the Bible is speaking about is the women who go to the church and start talking. Things have nothing to do with the place they are in. All of us, we knew that some women, they can't stop talking. So stay silent. The teacher is the man. The priest is the man. Women, don't talk. You are in the church while you are talking. It's not a place of conversation. So they take one verse from the Bible, they make a story about it. When their prophet, he says, when a woman, she come in the image of the devil, and she live in the image of the devil, that does not bother him. Beat your wife, beat your women, that does not bother him. The women half a brain, that does not bother him. But the Bible says women should not speak in the church. Talking about women who they are keep talking, that is bothering him. Can you explain it to me? Muslims are hypocrite.
Yeah, that's the big thing that I don't get. How they, that right there, that's why I had to ask that. Because it's like, you're so hypocritical about certain things that's really like, that's deep. And I don't see they don't get that. Like, they really don't get that. Even with certain topics like Paul. Paul changed the teachings of Jesus. But if Muhammad changed the teachings, how do you correlate that then? Like, how do you correlate that then? But it don't matter. Like, that's just crazy logically. Like, logically, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
My friend, I grow between them. I know how they think. They are hypocrite. They are demonic. They are satanic. You see,
that's why I said. That's why I said they are different. Cause like
they are satanic.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is like, cause I'm like the mental. I understand what you're saying as a satanic, but that mental has to be satanic. Cause that mental is like, that's not a real human mental to me, or a logic, like the way they use their logic or reasoning. Like that cannot be like a human. Like mental, like the way you go about it. Like, I don't like. Thank you for clearing that, though, Chris. Thank you for clearing.
My friend, you know nothing about them. Trust me. I know everything about. I have all the laundry of Muhammad. You know, all his laundry. This is why they don't dare to come and debate me. Did you notice that this guy, he denied he's a Muslim? This is what they do when they come to talk to me. Most of them, in order to avoid the embarrassment, I ask him, "Are you a Muslim?" Say, "No, I'm not a Muslim." Okay, so you believe Muhammad is a false prophet? I do not need to say that. So he is avoiding the embarrassment to say he's a Muslim. He's ashamed to be a Muslim in front of me. They are very satanic. There's no way a believer, a true believer and true God, he will deny what is his faith. There's no way unless he is satanic.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's definitely a fact. That's a fact. That's the only way I see it, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way I can see it. That's why I be like, yo, if they like built like that in the mind, because that's just crazy. Some of these topics and some of these answers and rebuttals be like, did you really think that? Did you really think that up to say that?
Yeah.
Like, but hey, thank you though.
You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend. Good to have you. Do we have any Muhammadan? Do we have any smart Muhammadan? I hope I'm not insulting you Muslims by calling you smart. You guys get offended whatever we say to you. We say stupid, you get offended. You say smart, you get offended. Anything we say, you get offended. I mean, there's no way you cannot offend a Muslim. The Muslim, they wrote an article, How to Debate Christian Prince. They said, if Christian Prince, he said to you, Prophet Muhammad was wonderful, don't say yes. Don't say yes. If he say was evil, don't say yes, don't say no. Whatever you say, he will trap you. Like how we can debate? Don't say yes, don't say no. In fact, Muhammad himself, he told them that. Do you know what? Muhammad, he says, when you debate the Christians, don't deny what they say and don't accept what they say. Don't believe what they say. Because they don't dare to debate. Go ahead. Hatter. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I do.
Hello?
Go ahead. We
hear
hear you. We hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, Masih Khan, how are you?
حقا قام.
I'm a Christian, so I just wanted to add to the last point to everyone listening. It's not just Christian princes' experience. I grew up in the Middle East. I'm a Christian family. The Muslims over there, like, they are indoctrinated. They are not taught. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I'm at the gym. They are taught not to question their religion. It's not allowed. They have no ability to go and ask like a sheikh or an imam about the false things in their Quran. Plus, even if you do, no one is going to support you. No one's going to believe in you. They're just going to shun you out. So I was just trying to support your idea about that.
All right.
I don't know if you share the same experience.
You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
All right. What he said to me in Arabic, somebody asking, he said, Al-Masih qam, which means the Messiah resurrected. He's risen. All right. So this is a statement we Christian we say to each other in Arabic. Al-Masih qam. I answered him saying, Haqqan qam, which means truly he is risen. So this is what he said to me in Arabic. This is what I answered him. All right. And you know those Mohammedan, they fear the Arab Christians because they can lie to you about many things, but they cannot play the game. Oh, you do not know Arabic. Oh, it doesn't say that. They cannot play this game with us. And then if you have knowledge, not only you speak Arabic, that is double. Then if you are a Christian prince, that is the double of the double of the double. The Muslim, when he talk to me, like, you see, Muslim, when they talk to me, the reason they deny that they are Muslims, because they knew who I am. If they don't know, they will say I'm a Muslim. Yeah. You show them reference, they will deny it's true. They will say it is weak. This is one of the tricks they use. They deny their own books. They deny their own reference. They deny the books which is the essential for them to follow Islam, just to defend and duct tape the man who have a lot of holes, who is right now in a deep hole in Medina. Walmart is out of duct tape. If we get Muhammad from his grave, he will look like somebody went to Korea for plastic surgery. I walk in Korea in the street, I see women, they have badges all over their faces. I said, man, there's too many mosquitoes here. What happened? Women are fighting all over the place. Why they have all those badges? It turned to be they are using duct tape, like the Muslim duct tape Muhammad. Go ahead. What's your name?
You just call me Texas Caliphate.
I call you what?
Texas Caliphate.
X is what?
Texas Caliphate.
Guys, anyone understand what he's saying? You call yourself in English Copacino. Texas Caliphate? Ah, you are the Texas Caliphate. Okay, you are the cow. Okay, what do you want to say to us?
I'm actually Christian, but I want to make a confession. I'm very sorry for doing that. I came in as a troll account named British Dialogue.
Yeah, there's no need for that. Guys, anyone come to the stage, don't play games with me. I'm not a kid. I'm not a teenage. You come to the stage, what we do here is very serious. All right? Am I heard, guys? Is my voice coming good in Discord? All right. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Indonesian, where is your ustad? Where is your ustad who take a lot of money from you to make a speech? Huh? Where are they? Can we have one half ustad? If you could not get me one full ustad, what about you borrow, take a loan? I mean, this religion, even Allah, he take a mortgage. Have you ever heard of a God? He begged for donation. Look at this powerful Allah. They call him Almighty. Who give Allah a godly loan? Please, please, please. You know what? This God, he need a godly loan. Man, that's amazing. He is out of money.
Hey, Christian Burns.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm a Christian. I was wondering, what's the Quran website that you actually use? I don't know what it's called.
For what?
You're reading the Quran right now on stream. I was wondering what's that called.
No problem. I will post the link for you.
Yeah, I was asking 5 times in the chat. No one answered.
All right, no problem. Here we go. I just gave you the link.
And I have a question for you, Christian Burns.
Sure.
What do you think about Genesis 16 and 19? I thought the Muslims believe the covenant was with Ishmael, but like the Bible says it was Isaac. But I think one thing that's important is like if you go to Genesis 16, 11, 12, it said the angels all said, "You're not pregnant, we'll give birth to a son. Lord, name him Ishmael, which means God hears. For I has heard you declare this to us. This son of yours will be a wild man, just as Muslims. Untamed as wild donkey, just as Muslim. He will raise his fist as against everyone, just as Muslims, and everyone will be against him, just as Muslim. He will live in hostility against all his relatives, just as Muslims, with a Shia and Sunni." So I think Muslims are trying to say the covenant was with Ishmael, and they believe it, and they're just the same way as how Ishmael is describing the Bible.
No, that's not true. That's not true. If you go to Genesis 21:21, you will see that the mother of Ishmael, who is an Egyptian, she married him to an Egyptian woman. So Ishmael never went to he did not go to the Arabian Peninsula, and he is the son of an Egyptian woman. His father is from the Chaldean. Remember, Abraham is from the city of Ur, so he's a Chaldean. Even the Bible says so. So he is a son of Chaldean. His mother is Egyptian. He married Egyptian. His kids will be who? What will be the German?
Yeah,
this is a mistake. Is even Christian. There's many Christians in their churches. Sadly, they keep saying that the Arab are from Ishmael, which is absolutely false. This is even against the Bible teaching. The Arab is not even an ethnic group. The word Arab is whoever live in the desert. Arab means desert. In the Aramaic language, Arab means desert. Arabian is those who live in the desert. Doesn't matter what desert. So if you live in Las Vegas, you are Arab. You know, this is what Arab mean. So, in other way, means savage too. It's like saying gypsy. You know, they don't have houses. They flee from place to place. They have tents. So it's a wrong understanding from ignorant who do not know the language. Same time when the Muslim they speak about Muhammad, all the stories of Muhammad is just to give Muhammad some legitimacy. So when they try to make him belong to Ishmael, trying to make him be legitimate to be from Abraham. But even the books of Muslim they say that Muhammad was like a palm tree. Nobody know where it's coming from. Which mean even in his time the Arab they accuse Muhammad, not accuse actually, they knew that he is not the son of the family the Muslim they claim that he is belong to. This is why the so-called uncle of Muhammad, he sent Muhammad to a nursing woman, a Bedouin woman out of the town far away. Why? Because they are trying to get rid of the child. This is not their kid. Even the Muslim book says that Muhammad was born 4 years after his father's death. If we go right now and search in Google, what is the maximum limit where a woman she can be pregnant? The answer will be 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and then unlimited. All of this just to duct tape how Muhammad was born 4 years after his father. And let me show you reference.
I've seen your work, Sabian. I know what you're saying is true because I've been watching you for over a year now.
All right.
I've seen it. Oh, you don't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but here, you know, I always, when I speak, I show reference so people, they can see. So if you look with me here, even though it's in Arabic, we can translate. So the Muslims, just to cover the birth of Muhammad, which is obviously is a fraud. It cannot be true. There's no way somebody, his father died 4 years ago, and then he was born 4 years after. That is impossible. So here they are showing you each Islamic sect what they believe. So those who believe in certain hadith, they try to make it 9 months. Those who believe in, you know, the Muslim Sunni, we go here, we start from the Muslim Sunni. It says the Hanafi, they believe in 3 years. How many years? 3 years.
2 years, which is the Hanafi school of thought.
4 years, and this is the Shafi'i and the Hanbali, and even the Maliki.
Four. 4 years, which is the doctrine of the Shafi'is and Hanbalis.
And then we continue. The Imam Malik, he says 5 years.
5 years, a narration from Imam.
And then the last believe no limit, which means if you divorce your wife 20 years ago, she might deliver a child from you still after 20, 30 years.
8. There is no limit to the maximum number of days a woman can carry, which is the opinion of Abu Ubaid and al-Shawkani.
That is Islam. And the question is very clear. How long a woman she can be after she leave her husband bearing a child?
The longest period a woman can stay pregnant.
Okay? So when a Muslim, he tried to speak about logic and or even genealogy of somebody, their books is messed up, and all of it is just made up to make Muhammad fit somewhere. All right?
Yeah. Yes. I fully understand. Yes, I understand. Thank you, CB.
You're welcome. That's why I'm still single. Yeah. You don't want to marry a woman and then she you know, you leave her, and then 70 years after she said to you, come to the hospital, pay for your son. You know? It's a problem to be a Muslim. Big problem. She goes sleep with 10 guys and then she tell you this is your son. I say I divorced you 10 years ago. How I can have son from you still? She will say to you, you know what, you like it or not, this is your son. And by the way, he look idiot like you and ugly. This is the proof. Who in the world, this is religion, this? So they try to speak about logic and history and etc. The second you show them their books, they deny their books. And the only history the Muslims believe in is their books. Yet the second you read from them, from their history books or their most authentic reference, they deny it. So I can say to you, Muslims have nothing. They are bankrupt. Every Muslim is bankrupt. Prove me wrong. Any Muslim would like to prove me wrong? And look how simple our question today. Who is Allah? They don't know. Not a single Muslim he knew. Or what they will say to you, he is God. I did not ask you what you do for a living. Who is Allah? Do you know who is Allah? They don't. Do you know even what Allah mean? They don't. This is a foreign word, foreign language, foreign name. This is why they have no connection to it. all the names in the books of Muhammad, nobody knows what they mean. We have a Muslim in the chat, his name Abu Khalid. Why you don't join us, Abu Khalid? Do you want to join us? Let me invite you. Go ahead, Halal.
CP, my boy, you miss me?
You remember last time you were in the stage what I asked you?
You render, and you owe me $1,000. Don't remember that?
Yeah, sure. You
Yes.
you own
About the second time from Muhammad
you own me $1 million from spanking your butt to wash my hands.
That's what you know.
So now, what is the question I asked you last time when you did refuse to answer?
When you asked me the last time, we were talking about what were we talking about? We were talking about what was it? Yes, it was about Solomon, about the stick.
No, this
And
is
then
not.
you Googled it.
This is
And then even Google proved to you. You
Okay.
played Google. Google said exactly what I said. I recorded after that.
Okay. So what Google said?
Yes. Google said it depends of the type of
Okay.
what
Okay.
I said, and then you have to meet Google, and then you have to meet Google.
Okay. So it depend what kind of stuff. For sure you stupid, because if it's aluminium, the termite
Google said exactly what I
cannot.
said, bro.
No, it
I
cannot.
saw the comments,
No,
bro.
I ask you. Listen, this is a king. Do you think he will have the best wood or not? So let us make it short. According to Muslims, how long it took the termite to eat the staff of Solomon?
A wood is a wood.
This is not the question. This is not the question. You said to me before. I asked you, what is the name of the Muhammad father? You said to me, history books say. So now, according to Islamic history books, how long it took the termite to eat the staff of? How long it took the termite to eat the staff? Go ahead.
Hello?
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Hold on, audience. I'm talking to somebody. If you don't mind, please. Go ahead, ultimate. So according to Islamic, according to Islamic books, how long it took to eat?
I don't know what the Islamic book said.
Okay,
I'm telling you. Okay,
go find out. No, it says 1 year. Go find out and come back, because your argument is stupid. I have reference. I have proofs from your books. You can tell me it. Hello. Let me finish, please. I will be with you a second. So you can tell me it took 5 seconds. You can tell me it takes 5 hours. You can say whatever you want. You can tell me it depends in the kind of the wood. This is who care. The point of the whole story that Allah He hiding the death of Sulaiman. So the genie will continue building the temple, and they will not notice that Sulaiman he died. You can open every Islamic book interpretation and you will see the story. So you are just a mudallis, a duct tape person. You have no dignity. You're trying your best to defend, but you cannot. The whole story is about what? Allah wanna conceal the death of Sulaiman. Why He wanna conceal it? So they will not know that he is dead, so they will stop building the temple. So Allah conceal it, not for 5 minutes, not for 5 hours. According to Muslims, for more than a year. And I can show you right now from your Islamic books, including Ibn Kathir. So ultimate fault, I call you ultimate fault for a reason. Go ahead, audience.
Hi, thank you for putting me on. I have some limited time, so I appreciate having some time.
All right.
I listened to one of your YouTube videos about Allah, and you were talking about how Allah is from an Aramaic language. So I'm just kind of trying to understand. So
no problem.
My first question is, what is the evidence for that it's from an Aramaic language? I know, like, I'm not Arab. I know Farsi, but I grew up learning Arabic because I grew up Muslim.
All right.
Like this. So what I know from the word Allah is that it's al. Its first part is al, which is kind of function as the in English, and then Allah or illah, and then il. So I was talking to my mom actually about this, and she said il was dropped due to grammar reason, and then So now it's just Allah. So essentially she was saying that it's Alillah, but then il was dropped, and then we have the law.
All
So
right.
in that video, you said law is the moon god from the pagans. So the other question I have is, how do we know
Let us
that
let
you're
us let,
referring to
let
the
us
same
let us do
God?
let us do one by one. The first one.
Okay,
So
sounds good.
if you go with me in chapter 1, Al-Fatiha,
Yeah.
all right, and you said you are a Pharisee, so you read Arabic font, correct?
Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah, I can understand. I can read Arabic, but I
yes,
don't necessarily understand it.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Do you see how Allah is written here?
Yeah.
All right. Look at the second word after it. Do you see how the word is strange? Do you see the different?
Yeah. And then,
What the different?
yeah. The alif is not there.
Exactly. So the A,
Yeah.
letter A does not exist. So what we have here, li, lah, correct?
Yeah.
Li in Arabic mean two, correct?
I don't know.
Okay, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm an Arab. So li mean two. You add it to before a name, like Lil Bayt. So I went to the house. So li is to say to where, like go into, you know. So li is to, lah. So what is the name of your God? Lah.
So why is there tashdid? Because it's lillah, right?
Yeah.
In the second verse,
You see, this is other corruption in the Quran, because when the Arabic, in the time of Muhammad, there was no those vowels. They were not exist. You know, so like when you read, it says Alhamdulillah. It's long, lah. So it is sound long, so it is double letter, but still it is lah. Does not change anything.
I thought tashdid is like two letters at the
Exactly. It is two letters, but still they are la. La. See? So what his name is La. Like in English, we say we use only L, one letter, you know, but that will not change anything. So this is about the pronunciation. You remember when Muhammad, he received the Quran not as written book, correct? He received it as recitation, as Muslim they claim, correct?
Yeah.
So this is what he said. Alhamdulillah. La is the moon god. You can search right now. Type God, Godla is what? Is the moon god.
So yeah, I have a question about that.
No,
so
hold on. We're not done.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
If we go to chapter 36, verse number 1. Chapter 36, verse number 1. Yasin. Do you know what Yasin mean?
I forget now. No.
Yasin is an Aramaic word. Read with me. This is Ibn Abbas. Does it say Syriac language?
Right.
All right. So, and what the Muslim they say, nobody knows what this is mean, correct?
Nobody knows. Sorry, what means?
What Yasin mean? What Yasin mean? They don't know.
Okay.
Read carefully. It says nobody knows. And even they are guessing. If we go to different interpretation, like Jalalain, if we change the interpretation, I'm showing you the one in English, so you can see with me. Look what it says here. Yasin, God knows best what he means by these letters. Why didn't know them? Because those are foreign words. They are Aramaic word. Ya is a word mean God. Sin is the moon god.
So
Search.
the moon god has two names?
Yeah, every territory have a name for him. Every territory. Yeah, they use the same god, like even Baal, he have many names. Baal, the god of fertility, have many names, you know. So if we go right now and search for God sin, let me search in front of you. God sin. What is God sin?
It's not coming up.
I will show you. Hold on. I just type, random website. I never opened this website before, but we will use it. This is the moon god, Sin. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is the sign in the top of your mosque?
I don't know.
Come on, it's a crescent moon. Crescent moon, correct?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
All right. Why is why it is crescent moon?
Mm-hmm.
Why it's crescent moon?
I don't know.
This is what they took from the other religion. So the crescent moon is the symbol of the God who is the moon god. So if you go with me in the Quran, you will see the Quran says that when Abraham, he saw the sun, he said, "Hada Rabbi, Hada Akbar." Hada Rabbi. Chapter 6, verse number 78.
Okay.
Do you see it in Arabic? فلما رأى الشمس باذغة قال هذا ربي هذا أكبر. What is Akbar? The Muslim they say, no, that's false. Akbar does not mean great. Akbar is the name. Akbar is the name of the God's son. The sun god is called Akbar. The moon god is called Lah. Allah wa Akbar. Are you getting the point?
Doesn't Akbar means like big and great in Arabic? Like
you see, if you say Allah is a great, that is funny, because the Muslim they say we cannot compare Allah to anything. So Akbar is an act of best. Like if I say it's mean bigger. So if I say this this apple, it's bigger than this apple. So first I have to compare between two things from the same kind. I can't compare between things are not from the same kind. Here what he said he saw the sun rising. He did not say this is the sun great. And the great in Arabic is Azim. Azim, not Akbar.
Oh, Azim, that's right. Yeah.
Yes. So when the Muslim they shout Allahu Akbar, Muhammad he came to teach monotheism. Monotheism, the Muslim they speak about what they call it in Arabic, Tawheed, correct?
Yeah.
Tawheed mean unification, not monotheism. If you go right now and type in Google translation of the word Tawheed, you will see it mean unification. If I type right now توحيد الدول العربية, I will show you.
So what is monotheism in Arabic?
Sorry?
What is the Arabic word for monotheism?
There's no monotheism in Islam.
In Arabic, in the language of Arabic, what is the word
there
for
is
monotheism?
there is no such a thing. Either you say God, I mean the second you say how you can say monotheism, what monotheism, in Arabic you say God or you say gods, as simple as that. So if I go right now and I will show you on the screen, I just typed in Arabic توحيد الدول العربية. Do you see the word Tawheed in the screen?
Yes.
All right. So this is correct, right? I'm not writing a wrong word, right? Tawheed, correct?
Yes.
All right. What is the sentence? The unification of the Arabian countries. So if I take now any of those sentences, you will see all of them, they come as unification. Unification. Let me translate here. Using Google Translation. Translate. Do you see it?
Yeah. So can you delete the Aldo Arabia?
Can you what?
Because I put The last two words?
Sure, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Interesting. So I put monotheism on the English side, and the Arabic translation came as Tawheed.
Yeah, because this is what the Muslim they use. You know, Google, he is taking you to what Muslim they say using the word Tawheed, but this is false. Because Tawheed cannot be monotheism, for this is an action of unification. So if you are going to believe in one God as one person, then you cannot use the word Tawheed, because already he is one. Tawheed will be used for a person, let's say multi-person, maybe God. Like in the Bible, and this is where the word is coming from. Muhammad is trying to steal from the Bible. In the Bible, we have the word Echad. Have you ever heard of it?
Maybe if I see it in writing, it would be familiar.
Echad is a Hebrew word. So in the Bible it says that the man and the women, they get married and they will become Echad. Echad mean one, but not one person. Is a unity. O Israel, your God is one, the Bible says. Your God is one, Echad, but not one as one person, but as one unified God. This is a unity, not a one person. So Muhammad is copying from the Jews using the wrong word when he says Tawheed, because he should not say that. If his God is one person, like if you open the Bible from the first page, it says Elohim. Do you know what Elohim mean?
Gods.
Gods, not God. Gods. All right? It's a plural word. So Muhammad.
Where does he say that? Sorry, can you repeat that?
Where he says what?
Where does he say Elohim?
From the first page in the Bible, open it. First page. You will see it. You know? All right.
Okay, can I ask some follow-up questions?
Sure.
So we are saying that it's the God moon. So I had this question, like, is there actually a God moon, or did the people who lived in high climate just give that status to the moon because it helped them out?
You see, the people who live in Europe, they worship Akbar. So Abraham, when he saw the God, his name is Akbar, that is the sun. He said, this is my God, this is Akbar. You remember the verse? Chapter 6, verse number 78.
78.
So Abraham, he is speaking about a struggle between worshipping gods. So the God of those who live in a cold area, they worship the sun. Those who live in a hot area in the desert, they worship the moon god, because the moon god is the one who brings mercy to them. The sun is the one who killed their animals, dry their water, gives death. The night is the cool, the moon is their light. So the moon is what they want. But those who live in Finland, they don't want the moon, they want the sun. So each one of them, he have a God, suit his position in nature. Those who live in the desert, this is why if you go in the Quran, you will see Muhammad, he speak about that in the heaven there is shade. Why he is promising shade?
Sorry, promising what?
Why in the heaven there is shade? Why in the heaven everything will be green? Why in the heaven even your clothes will be green? Because those are people of the desert, and they are so desperate for having a green around them. You see, a European man, if he go to the desert, he love it. He want to take a suntan. An Arab man, he will never even uncover his arms. He put something in his head to hide from the sun. Why? The difference is someone is sick of it, someone he miss it. Muhammad is promising the Muslims heaven fit with the desert people. So everything in this heaven is green. Even you will be wearing green. In fact, even the Muslims who they murder, they will be inside the green bird. Do you know that?
Like I'm sure it's true. I'm sure it's there.
No, no. But do you know about it?
Not that I remember right now.
Yeah. So if you die for the sake of Allah, Allah will put your soul inside a green a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Why is that? Why it will be inside the green bird? Because simply, let me find the hadith. Give me a second. Because Muhammad, he's a desert man. His men, they are desert people. So everything, the color green is a very daring color for them. They are desperate for it. Green mean wealth. Green mean more animals. They can get married. They have more animals. The goat is making more babies. So all of this is wealth. So greenery is wealth. Desert is death. So this is why Muhammad, he is promising them that when you die for the sake of Allah, there we go. Okay, I found the hadith. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. This website is not very good. You know, give you every website have the same word. Do you see the reference? Their spirit, those who die for the sake of Allah, their spirit are in the crops of a green bird. You see it?
Yes.
All right. So here you see how the green is connected to everything. So the Quran, the promise of the Quran of the heaven, is a promise given to an Arab Bedouin man. Like, what kind of God? He promised me a couch. What is a big deal about the couch? Because those Arab, they never have a couch. The Persian, they have it. The Roman, they have it. Those are Bedouin. Couch? I will have a couch, me? So he promised them Sundus. He promised them Stabrak. Stabrak, you're a Persian. Stabrak is a Persian word. Do you know what Stabrak means?
Yeah, but I think that's an Arabic word for it.
No. Oh, I mean, but this is a Persian word. It's not an Arabic. This is not. It's a kind of silk. It's a kind of silk, but it's a brand. It's like saying Gucci. So this is a very well known silk made in Persia. Only very rich people, they can afford it. So imagine I am now claiming to be a prophet and I promise you Gucci. Aren't you going to laugh? You know? Is that a promise of God? So why I'm talking about a brand is made in Persia, promising you, if you believe in me, I will give you this. And look here in the verses. Muhammad promising, you know, in Arabic, if we add an, we can add an to almost anything. So Muhammad trying to make sajja, not poetry. It's like rap. So because an is the easiest, we add an to the end. So now زوج زوجان تكذب تكذبان جنتان تكذبان جان تكذبان.
Isn't that like doesn't that mean you women?
Mean what?
Isn't that the Arabic? Like, I remember what I learned from Arabic grammar is that, like, for when you are addressing a group of women, it's different. The ending is different when you're addressing a group.
No. Yeah, this is different. This is an is for two. It doesn't matter what. When you speak about women, they add. Then there's something called noon and nuswa. the last letter here, noon alone, is noon in nuswa. All right, which means noon for women, the letter N for women. So to make something feminine, you add the letter to that, like hunna, you know, baytahunna, you know, thiyabahunna. So the word thiyab mean clothing. You add N at the end, that will make it for the women. All right. Here, the AN will make it 2, double. So,
right.
so the Quran, you know, a very silly book, meaningless. Like, look at this. Allah, He promised in the heaven that He will give us women who know. I don't want to speak like rude with you. You are a lady, but I apologize. This is what the Quran is saying. Read. So Muhammad is speaking about what is inside the woman vagina and how it is going to be closed, and nobody have intercourse with it, and nobody made it bleed. Yatmuthahunna.
That's right.
So what kind of God He speaks such a thing? What is this about? Because those are obsessed to be the first man. Like many, you know, like many, you watch movies about mafia. The women, they kidnap women. If she is a virgin, she have different price. If she is not, he will not like her. So she's a virgin. So the virgin is more expensive. So Muhammad is promising them, not only you will have women, you will have virgins. And he did not use the word virgins. He used very filthy language. He's speaking about their private part. And here you will notice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I always, like, reading Quran, I was always like kind of confused why there are so many worldly promises for the heaven that's being promised. So I do agree with you on that. That's just like a bit weird about all these garments and sex, and so that's confusing to me. That was always a point that I was like, I don't understand why it would be said.
No, it's very easy to understand. Those are Arab savage Bedouin, and this is the mentality. You know, what is life about? Wine, drinking, sex, money. And this is what you find in the heaven. Gold, look, Yaqut wal Murjan. Do you see it? Rubies and coral.
That's
right. So what you will have even each one of you 2 heaven, not only 1, 2 Jannatan. You remember he's trying to make a poetry, so it's a 1 Jannah, 1 heaven. Suddenly he make it 2 because he have to add an at the end to make it fit with the rest of the Quran. So everything is funny and stupid. Look, even you will have pomegranate there. You want pomegranate? There's pomegranate there, you know? Yeah, because pomegranate does not exist there. So those guys, wow, pomegranate? No way, Prophet, are you sure? This is going to exist only in Iran, in Syria, in Saudi Arabia. There is pomegranate in heaven. Oh, we will believe now. So all the promise, and then not only that, because he knew that the Arab are obsessed of jailing the women. Like everyone, he want to have the women only see him, worshiping him. So he will jail them in their tents. Look, one place he said he would have palaces, and now he is going to tents. Why? Because they are Bedouin. In the Arabic it says, حور مقصورات في الخيام. Khiyam is a word mean tents. So now we are in heaven and we are in tents.
The tents.
I don't know, privacy.
Yeah, and they are jailed. Why they are jailed? I mean, what? Why I'm worried about them? Like somebody will rape them? This is heaven? Why they are jailed? You know?
Yeah.
So because the Arab man, he is obsessed of owning the women, not having a woman she love him. No, there's no love here. You see, he is promising women. They never met the guy. They will be just his sex slaves. So you will jail them. They will sing for you. If I show you the hadith Muhammad he mentioned about this, I will be shy to read for you because you are a lady. How he described even how they would do boom boom to them with the sound. I mean, it's very disgusting. He promised them that their private part will never go limp. And all of this connected to the moon god. Let's go back to the moon god.
You know, as you're on that,
you know that the black stone is connected to the moon god.
think I heard that in one of your videos.
All right.
I just want to say something here. So, in chapter 24, verse 35 to 45,
All right.
it kind of describes who Allah is and what He has created.
All right.
So it wouldn't be something that a moon god can claim to be or do, you know? And I'm just like, then who is talking to Muhammad? Like, if you're saying that it's like a spirit, or that's why I asked that question. Is there actually a moon god? Like, is there a spirit that's a moon god, an idol that's a moon god, or did people give this status to the moon because they were living in those environments?
All right, Zara.
Because like, who is describing?
Read with me.
Verse 35 to 45.
Zara, you chose this verse, not me, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Look what you did. This verse is specifically speaking about the moon god, because the moon god is the light of the sky, and he is describing how his light is. Look at this. He is like a niche, and within it a lamp in a glass, and the glass as it were a brilliant star, light from a blessed tree, an olive neither east nor west. Hold on. I thought the Muslim believe that we should not compare anything to Allah. Is that true?
Sure, yeah.
And the Quran says, لَيْسَ لِمِثْلِهِ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. Nothing like Allah, correct?
Yes.
So why Allah comparing himself to a niche, a lamp, a glass, burning oil? How that can be? Because simply we are speaking about the moon.
How is this description, is the definition, is the moon a niche within a lamp and a lamp in a glass?
Because this is how they understand the moon. Like, do you think the Arab, they understand the moon scientifically? As an example, you know, the word shahr in the Quran. When Allah speak about the word shahr, do you know what shahr mean? Huh?
I haven't studied Arabic for a very long time, so not really.
Okay.
Is it a city?
No, shahr is an Aramaic word mean, and it's a Hebrew word mean moon. Moon. All right? So if we go and check what the Quran is saying about the word shahr, we will find how many times the word shahr appear in the Quran. Shahr, shahr, shahr. In fact, each time the Quran mention the word shahr, he is speaking about a 12th moon. Chapter 9, verse number 36. Verily the number of the moons of Allah, not the month, are 12 moons. Do you see it?
It says months.
That's fast translation. This fast translation. The word shahr is a word mean moon. Today in the language is used as the word month. Yes, this is true. But the word shahr is like, okay, if we go back and how the Muslim they fast Ramadan, what the Quran saying? Whoever of you witness shahr Ramadan, correct?
Oh, that's right, yes.
So whoever of you witness shahr Ramadan, how I can witness the month? I cannot witness the month. And if you read continue, it says whoever of you sight what? Sight the shahr. فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرِ. So whoever of you sight the shahr, can we sight the month? We have to see the moon by our eyes, correct?
That's right.
So the shahr is the moon. So look, even your fasting is about a specific moon. So the God of Muhammad, aka Allah, aka Muhammad, there is a 12 moon, not one moon. One of them is called Ramadan, and that is the favorite moon to Allah. This is why Ramadan is where the Quran came. Ramadan is where Allah he chained the shaitan. This is a specific moon, and it is a crescent moon, as you see here. So when you cite the crescent moon, and this is coming, now we go back where the word Allah coming from. If you go study history, you will find that the people of the Chaldean, the city of Ur specifically, they used to worship the moon god, and they welcome the moon god in city, and then they go to receive him in other city. There's a new moon, new crescent moon. So they fast 30 days, they pray 5 times a day, and they do ablution, and those are the Sabian. Have you ever heard of the Sabian?
I don't know, I might have, but I don't recall right now.
Yeah, the Sabian are people who have their own religion, and Muhammad, he copied from them almost maybe the major things of Islam, like ablution, prayer 5 times, and Ramadan. So
Sabian?
the Sabi'ah. Even Muhammad, he was called Sabi. He is Sabi. So Muhammad himself, in his time, the Arab, they call him Sabi because he is a Sabian.
So why not in that verse 35? Why? So Arabs know what moon is. It's shahad. They've seen it in the sky. They know what it is. So why isn't that used?
Say again the question.
So verse 35, you're saying it's describing the moon, but they don't know how to understand the moon. But they see the moon, shahad, so they know what that is.
No, they don't know what the moon. Muhammad, he don't know what the moon. Muhammad, he have his own fiction about the moon. As an example, Muhammad, he forbid the Muslim to pray when the sun rises. Do you know why?
No.
Because it comes from between the 2 horns of shaitan. So you are assuming that they knew what the moon is, and they are looking at the moon and they see the moon. But those Arab, they having their own fictions about what is the moon and what's going on there. So now, if we go and read, either Muhammad, he knew what the moon is, or obviously Muhammad, he is just collecting fictions. All right, read carefully, and I will show you only what is authentic. So Muhammad, he says, speaking about praying, that you should not pray when the sun come and appear. Before that you pray. Why? Because the sun come from between the 2 horns of shaitan. So Muhammad, as a person who worship the moon god, he is an enemy to the sun god. So the sun is coming from between. Who is the one in control of the sun? Is shaitan. And he controls it by his horns. So the sun comes yellow between the horn of the devil. And the horn of the devil rise. He rise and he pray for rak'ah quickly. So Muhammad saying, those who do those things are the one who worship the sun god, who is the devil. Muhammad God is the moon god. If Muhammad, he knew what the moon, he will not behave the way he behaved. Like when the Quran says,
Muslims also pray at noon.
who?
Muslims also pray at noon.
Yeah, so there's certain time where the sun is coming from between the two horns of shaitan. It's just a crazy religion. So ask yourself, why, if I pray now, how in the world is coming from between the two horns of shaitan? How that, fix it, go ahead. Try your best. You cannot fix it, all right? If we read together here, verse number 10, chapter 10, verse number 5. It says that the moon, in the translation says stages. In Arabic it says manazil. Do you know what manazil mean?
Stages?
No.
Homes.
Homes.
Homes. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So, do you know the zodiac? The zodiac. Am I saying the word correctly, guys? The English, like, you know, somebody his sign is a fish, the other guy is a scorpion. You know what I'm talking about?
Zodiac.
Zodiac. Sorry, zodiac. Okay.
Yeah.
This is exactly what your God is talking about. So, if we go in the Quran, we will find the exact word is mentioned there. Muhammad is just copy fictions. I'm typing in the dark room. All right. وَجَعَلْنَا فِي السَّمَاءِ بُرُوجًا. What is buruj? The Muslim, they translate it as big stars. Buruj, ask anyone who speaks Arabic, he will say to you that buruj is zodiac. Zodiac. All right? This is what buruj mean. Again, he repeat that in chapter 25, verse number 16.
Isn't that referring that God created all stars?
No, but this is not about stars. This is about that those are fortune tellers, gods. You see, the Sabian, they believe that there's many creators, and every creator have a level. So like there is someone he create a human, someone he create a tree, and every creator have a rank. So they call them the Athariyin. So if you go to the book of the Sabian, it's called Kanza Rabba.
Can you write that down?
I will show it to you. Hold on.
Okay.
In fact, it's the same as the Quran. Muhammad is copying the book of the Sabian. This is the book of Kanza Rabba, which is the book of the Sabian. Okay, here we go. So this is Kanza Rabba. If we're reading from page number 1, you will see right away we are reading Quran. We are not reading their book. You see my screen?
Yes.
All right. You will see everything here is just a copy from. We cannot say that the Sabian copying from Muhammad, because the Sabian is way older than Islam. Do you see the word Tawheed?
Yeah.
Exactly. Bismil Hayy al-Azim. The Muslim, they use the word Hayy, they use Azim, they use the word Bism. مسبح ربي بقلب تقي هو الحي العظيم البصير القدير العليم العزيز الحكيم الأزلي القديم. Do you see it? It's the same as the Quran. You see it? والسمع والبصر والشفاء والظفر والقوة والثبات هو الحي العظيم مسرة القلب وغفران الخطايا مسبح ربي بقلب نقي يا رب الأكوان جميعا مسبح أنت مبارك وممجد معظم موقر قيوم العظيم السامي ملك النور السامي الحنان التواب. Those all the names of Allah. Remember الحنان التواب الرؤوف الرحيم. You see it? The 99 of names of Allah. Do you see them?
Yeah.
And then if we continue reading here you see the word atharine. So there is ranks of God, and the atharine is one of them. So there's angels, there's the atharine, and there's ranks of them. But if we go down here, I think if we go in page, oh, hold on. Do you see how we're speaking about the light? All of this is about light. Angels have light, the God have light, the angels of lights, we can use. And then let's go to the story of Adam. Here, I don't know if you can read with me. Allahu Malikun Nuru Sami. You see it?
Yes, means God is the owner of the light of the sky.
Right. Okay, we continue here. So here we continue. The same is repeated again. But I want to go to something more important. Do you see here the هبس الشمس ضياء والقمر بهاء والنجوم سناء? Do you see it?
Yes.
You see my mouse over it?
Yes.
هب الشمس ضياء. Let us go to the Quran. You will see exactly the same word. ضياء بهاء سناء. Here we go. The same words. Chapter 10, verse number 5. هو الذي جعل الشمس ضياء والقمر نورا. Do you see it?
Yes.
We go back to Kanza Rabba.
Sorry, just a little side note. I remember that Qamar was the moon. So what is Shahar?
Shahar is a moon.
So isn't Qamar also the moon?
Qamar is a moon too, yes. But Shahar is the crescent moon.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Look here, it says, أبسط الأرض ورفع السماء. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, we go to the Quran. الأرض بساطا. Exactly the same word. الأرض بساطا. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Not only, hold on, we're not done.
Yeah.
Wait. So it says there, if you remember, الأرض بساطا بسط الأرض وأرفع السماء وعلق فيها الكواكب. Let us see. Did Allah, the same as the God of the Sabian, he left up the sky? Let's check. We type the same words. رفع السماء. Exactly the same word. The same sentence. Here we go. الله الذي رفع السماء بغير عمد ترونها. It is he who رفع السماء, which means he raised up the sky. It's exactly the same as it is in the book of Kanza Rabba. Alright? And Nujum Sana, the same.
What God they're talking about in the Kanza Rabba? Like, all these things, what is it referring to?
They believe in many gods. The Athariyin, they believe in mine. That's why they believe in Tawheed. Because there's many gods, there is ranks. That's why you saw when we start reading, it says Tawheed, correct? Remember?
That's right. Yeah.
Why? Because there's many gods, they have ranks. So there's a higher God, as you see here. Like there's angels, they call them the Athariyin, and then there's Babthahil. This is Aramaic word. So by Bepthahil, the whole world will be lighted up. The Malikun Nurus Sami, he said, and this is about what? This is about the story of Adam and Eve. Do you see it says here Adam and Eve? But look what it says here. Allah, he says, or Bepthahil, he said, let be the man and the woman. And he called the man Adam and the woman Eve. And let the angels bow down for them. Does it say that?
Yes.
Isn't this a story in the Quran? Allah commanded the angels to bow down to Adam?
So if there's like so much talk of light in Quran and in this book, why are we saying that Islam is like confusion and darkness?
My friend,
why does it, if there's so much talk of light, why?
my friend, what light have to do with being good or wrong? The insect, they love light to the point they go inside the fire, they burn themselves, they think it's light. So if I call myself light, every deceiving liar, he call himself light. Doesn't mean he is a light. So if Islam is light, then why Islam is copying from this cult? This is false religion. Look, it says, فَرَفَعَ السَّمَاء وَبَسَطَ الْأَرْض. It's exactly الشمس ضياء ووهب القمر بحبهاء. The same again. This is all is copy from Muhammad, copying from here. All of this is a copy. Look, the angels, all of them they bow to Adam, except the evil one, Shaitan. He refused. This is exactly how the story in the Quran. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the Sabian are not godly religion according to Muslims. So how Muhammad is copying the story from them word by word?
Yeah, that's fair.
Then, hear the story exactly. يَغْوِيهُمُ الشَّيْطَانِ. The same word in the Quran. The same word. And look with me carefully. How many times they are going to praise the God of light a day? ثلاث مرات في النهار ومرتين في الليل. Do you understand what they said?
Not really, no.
ثلاث means three.
Yeah.
So you pray 3 times in the daytime, مرات في النهار. I wish I can translate, but this is like you know, an image. I cannot highlight and copy. So you pray 3 times in the daytime and twice at night. What is the total?
5 times.
5 times.
So about the light, what you said about the light. So are you saying that there isn't necessarily a divinity associated with the light?
No, you see, in the in the Bible we have the devil can be the light. He called himself light. Doesn't make him the really light. Light, a cult leader. He have a charisma. He have like a magnetic charisma. So people they see him as the light for them, but doesn't mean he is a light. Satan is powerful. In the Bible we learn that Satan is a fallen angel. The Quran teach, according to Muhammad, he's copying the Sabian, that the angels are made of light. The angels themselves are made of light. Shaitan is made of what? Of fire. So if the angels themselves are light, does that mean the angels are God?
These are divine. No? I don't know.
Okay, but you are insisting about the word light to be divine. And the same story in the Quran prove to us that the angels of light are liars. If you remember, Allah, he told, sorry, I'm coughing because I have some kind of allergy. So Allah in the Quran, when they told Allah, are you going to create a person, which means Adam, who is going to do mischief in the earth? Allah wanted to get them busted. So he taught Adam all the names, and this is exactly what the book of Kanzarabba is saying. And he told the angels, tell me the names of those things if you are truthful. Do you see it?
Yes.
Is the angels of Islam now truthful? What do you think?
He taught Adam all the names of everything, didn't he? Well, wouldn't that like trying to prove that Adam was truthful?
No, this is not. No, Adam did not say anything. Adam did not say anything. The conversation is between Allah and the angels. The angels, they said to him, are you going to create someone? Are you going to create someone who will do mischievement? All right? Allah told the angels, I'm going to create someone. They said to him, are you going to create a person who will do mischievement and shed blood while we are the one who glorify you? Allah got upset. He said to them, I know which you don't know. Then Allah want to get them busted. So he said, he want to show them that he knew and they don't know. So he taught Adam all the names. And this is the same story exists in the book of Kanzarabba. He taught Adam the names and he told them, tell me the names of those things if you are truthful. So if they could not tell the names, Zara, are they truthful or they are liars?
Well, they won't say it because they don't know.
No, read carefully. Tell me the names if you are truthful. So if I say to you to now, we are arguing. If I say to you, okay, give me the answer, give me the give me the reference if you are truthful. Which means, if you don't give me the reference, you are what? You are a liar, correct?
Well, I would say ignorant because
No.
actually
No, you cannot, because it's saying if you are truthful. He didn't say if you are not ignorant.
right.
What is the opposite of truthful? Liars.
Yeah, I guess liar.
Exactly. So, and that destroyed the whole religion of Islam, because Muhammad, he received his Quran from someone is not a truthful. Because Muslims, they say that the one who delivered the Quran is Gabriel. Correct?
Yes.
So all the angels are not truthful in Islam. All of them. Allah got them busted from the beginning. So how we can accept a message from a group of evil angels who they are not truthful? And not only that, the verse here prove that the angels are right and Allah is wrong, because later Allah kicked Adam from heaven, and yes, he did mischievement. So the angels were wrong, Allah is wrong. The angels were right and Allah is wrong. The story is so stupid, because they said to him, are you going to create someone do mischievement? He get upset. He said, I know what you know not, which means you are wrong. And then he gave them the test, which is a very funny test, because if I prove to you that I know, this is not how I prove it to you. If I say to you, Azara, what is the name of my cat? Do you know?
Right.
You do not know.
Yeah, I was just confused.
But hold on. But what does have to do with being God? So if I give my cat a name, and you do not know the name of my cat, that means I'm God? He is the one who taught Adam the names. He should say the opposite. He should say, okay, go and name all those things. Don't tell me the names. You name them and ask me what the names, I will tell you. What he did the opposite. He told this guy, this thing is called phone. This one is called Android. This one is called Apple. This one is called laptop. This one is called table. This one is called air condition. And then he plays those things in the front of them. He says, what's the name of those things? How in the world that to prove that he's God? If you are the one who named them, it should be the opposite. You should ask them, name them, don't tell me, I will tell you. Bingo, here we go. I know what you hide from me. Nobody can hide it from me. What he did is just a child. This is a childish story. So I name my cat Susu. Then I ask you, what is the name of my cat? You say, I don't know. Say, see, I'm God. Her name is Susu. That is the most stupid story ever. And this is exactly what we find in the book of Kanzarabba. All the story is the same.
I still don't understand what are the names. Like names of what?
He did not mention, but names of things doesn't matter really. Anything, whatever. Muhammad copying things anyway. Maybe chair, maybe donkey, maybe monkey, maybe things, whatever, you know. Maybe animals, we don't know. All right? Yeah. But the story is just a stupid story. And all of this is just a copy of other religions.
In this book, does it say that all destination is God as well? Because in Quran it says that God is the destination.
The God is destination. What do you mean?
Let me find it. The same chapter, chapter 24.
Okay.
Verse 42.
All right, 42.
Says, to Allah is the destination.
No, this is not this is not the correct translation. Wallahu maliku samawati wal ard wa ila Allahu al masir. This is not a destination.
God is the journeys and to the final return.
Yeah. So this is not a destination. Here he's saying, he's affirming that all, like whatever would happen to you, belong to Allah. All right? But we can prove that this is false. Again, do you know the story of Moses?
I think so. Moses or Musa is the one who split the sea.
Yeah, but I mean, when the angel of death came to Musa, do you know the story?
I don't think so. No. Is that when he was followed by what was it? Like Nahang? I don't know what that was then.
No. When
by a sea creature?
When Allah he sent the angel of death. The Muslim believe there's an angel of death. So he sent him to Moses to take his soul. All right? But Moses, he played karate. So he's a Bruce Lee, you know. He hit the angel of death and he took his eye out. And he refused to die. Let me show you the reference.
I do not know that story.
Yeah, I was there, by the way. I did that to the angel of death. You know, he came to me. I did beat the hell of him too. So here's the story, and this is a very authentic story. Sahih Muslim, Sahih Bukhari, etc. All right. So all of this as Sahih as you see. There's no fabrication in it. So here it says, let us read the short one. The angel of death was sent to Moses, peace be upon him, and when he came to him, he slapped him and put his eye out. Boof, boing, boing, boing. And he went back to his Lord, who the angel. And Allah told him, go back to him and tell him, put his hand on the back of a ball, and if every hair that his hand cover, he will live 1 year. Fiction is stupid story. So, if we go back to the verse you gave me, that everything shall go back to Allah. How come? Which means He is the one who destroys your destiny. Correct?
I don't know.
Yeah. Everything returned to Allah. He's the one who controls your destiny. He controls where you come back. You come back to Him. There's no escape. So how Allah, He is the one who wrote your destiny, how long you will live, even before He created you. And then Moses was able to beat the angel of death and refusing to die. Don't Moses know that this is sent by Allah? How we can beat him? And how we can take the eye of the angel of death? And then he go back to Allah, and Allah, He fix it. Is that a true story? Or Muhammad making things up again? He don't like to die. The angel, he came back to Allah. After Moses, he gave him a blow at the eye, and the angel of death, and knocked it out. The angel went back to Allah, and he said, you send me to a servant, your servant who does not like to die. And he knocked my eye out. Allah restored his eye in a proper place. Good, he did not put it in his nose. Do you believe in this story, Zara?
I wouldn't say so.
Did you ever beat any?
Mythical.
Did you ever beat any angel? Be honest with me. You sound aggressive.
No, it does sound mythical.
What mythical? Ah, you see, you mean.
It sounds like a myth.
Yeah, no way. This is true story. Me myself, if I tell you my story, I beat angels every day. Unbelievable. There's a butterfly. I call her Angel. Every day she come, I chase her, and she run away. Every day. So I mean, obviously this is stupid, right? So if we want to consider Muhammad a prophet, then a prophet should not say stupid things and should not make such stupid a story. I thought if Allah decide my death, I cannot resist that. It turned to be, yes, you can. You can beat the angel of death. Moses is challenging the command of Allah. Who is the one who sent the angel of death? Allah, correct?
Yes.
So how Moses is a Muslim prophet, and yet he can change the date of his death by beating the messenger of a king. Is disrespect to the king? It is, right?
Yes.
So, what kind of Moses this Moses is? This is a gang guy. There's a gang karate guy from Taiwan. Ching ho, he took the eye of the guy. Go back to Allah. That is a horrible story, showing us how crazy the one who come with this story, and how much disrespect they have to their God.
So who is talking to Muhammad then?
What do you mean?
Who is talking to Quran? Like who is talking to Muhammad?
Do you know how many books I have?
How do you mean?
I wrote many books. Do you know that?
Not really. No, I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
I was recently.
Yeah, you can find them you can search in Amazon for Christian Prince. You will find all my books in many languages. But does that mean somebody talking to me? If I write books?
I mean, but it's a claim that Quran is the word of God.
No problem. I can claim that all the books I wrote, God gave it to me. So, you see, if the Quran is from God, then the Quran should not be a stupid book. Do we agree?
So how did this claim persevere then? Like there must have been an evidence for it. Like people must have seen that.
Okay, I will ask you. Okay, I will ask you the same question then. You are a Muslim, and I'm sure you heard from Muslims evidence about the Quran from God. Do you know any one of them? You said it must be there is evidence that it's from God. Okay, what is the evidence?
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sure I've asked that question.
Okay, I will help you.
Not necessarily they gave me a satisfactory answer, but
I will help you. I will help you. What is your education, Sarah, if you don't mind to say?
Pardon me?
What is your education, if you don't mind to say, if it's okay?
Education?
Yeah.
I had an undergrad already.
Okay, so like you're in college now?
No, I've graduated a while ago.
Oh, okay, so you have a bachelor degree, you mean?
Yes, yeah,
All right.
undergraduate, yes.
All right. So, do you have some background about biology?
About, sorry?
Biology.
Yes.
All right. You said yes with a strong yes. That means you have a study in it. Okay, good. So look,
Yeah.
so read with me. Yeah, you must be studying maybe like something close to that in your degree. All right. In chapter 23, verse number 14, can you read for me, please, Zara?
Then we made the nufta into a clot, a piece of thick coagulated blood. Then we made the clot into a little lump of flesh. Then we made out of that little lump of flesh bones. Then we clotted the bones with flesh. Oh, sorry, we clothed the bones with flesh, and then we brought it forth as another creation. So blessed be Allah, the best of creators.
Okay. So what do you think about this verse? Is that scientifically accurate or this is ignorance? We
In
can.
the first couple of few sentences, I know they're accurate, but we
Which
clothed the
which
bones
one which one is accurate? Which
well,
one?
then nufta into a clot.
No, this is not true. Because nutfa is a semen. Clot is a dead blood. Clot is a dead blood. Read. Do you see what it says here? A piece of thick. Do you see it?
Coagulated blood, yeah.
So what does that mean? Is that dead blood?
Well, my understanding is that nufta is like when the sperm and eggs
No.
are unified. Like,
Nutfa,
I forget the name of the term.
nutfa is a liquid which is the semen, specifically. It's not one thing. It is millions of parts together. It's a liquid. It's a drop of liquid, which is the semen. Just to show you that I'm giving you the like a very honest answer, I will type the word nutfa here in the hadith, and let us see what the Muslim translated. Is that okay? We will see. If the Muslims say this is semen, that means it is a semen. Do you see the word nutfa?
Yes.
All right. And here the translation. You see it?
Okay.
All right. So the semen become a dead blood. Is that what science teach?
So what if they're assuming? What if they're calling women egg also semen?
No, we cannot, because semen is semen. And Muhammad, he explained that. No problem. Let me show you. Muhammad, he explained that women have semen. And this is actually in the Quran, chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7. But let us go here. Muhammad, he claimed
They're not actually differentiating between the semen of a woman and semen of a man.
women don't have
I mean,
semen.
it's not called semen, but-
Women don't have semen, Zara.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying they're not actually differentiating between the woman egg and the man's
No,
sperm.
no,
They're just
no, they are.
putting the
No, they
semen
are. Read with me. They are. Read with me. Do you see it?
Where is the semen word?
What is the water which is thick and white of the man? Semen, right?
I don't see the Arabic.
Okay,
side of
I
it.
can show you the Arabic. You want the Arabic? No problem. Here we go.
So it's not really saying semen is men's.
No problem. Does it say ma? It says ma, right? Ma or rajul?
Yeah.
Okay, ma or rajul is the water of the man. What is the water of the man which is white and thick? What is that? His nose? His flu?
That's sperm. Yeah.
That is a sperm. So when he say the water, the Quran says وَخَلَقَ الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ. The Quran says Allah created you from water, and that is repeated many times. Many times. Let me show you. So sometimes the Quran used the word semen, sometimes the Quran used the word water. All right. So here, the word water appear tons of time, as you see, but the water can be rain. When it's come to sexuality, the water is semen, and this is what we see here. خُلِقَ مِن مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ. Do you see it?
Yeah, so
What is
so
the?
it's not really differentiating between the sexes.
No, it does.
Give us
No,
like
no, no, it does. It does. It does. Focus with me. So, he is created the man. Does it say the man? The man is created from what? From water gushing forth. What is the gushing forth? Water will create the man. We go to the hadith which I showed you just a minute ago, where it says that the man water is thick and white, the women water is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first. Do you see the word comes?
Yes.
Comes mean orgasm, correct?
Yes.
And that is a gushing forth. The child resembles the parents, which is false, because it doesn't matter who comes first. What does it have to do with comes first? That is very silly. So going back to the Quran, so gushing forth water, and this gushing forth water, coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. So Muhammad, he claimed that women have semen, it's coming from her ribs, which is absolutely false, and the man have semen, which is coming from the backbone, which is again is false. Look like Muhammad do not know what the balls is for. He thought they exist there for decoration. And if you want, I can show you the interpretation of Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Jalalain, all of them. You will see they are saying it clearly that this is a semen coming from the back of the man and from the ribs of the women. In fact, it doesn't say only ribs, it says at-tara'ib. At-tara'ib is the location of the necklace of the ribs, which means the last bone on your ribs which is touching your neck. That is a tara'ib. And this is the word used for women only, tara'ib. That's why it's about women. So the second you say tara'ib, tara'ibul mar'ah, the location of the necklace. So wherever the necklace hit in the, that is called tara'ib for the women. The man, we don't use that word. So this is why in the interpretation they say this is the ribs of the women, that location, and the backbone of the man. And this is a gushing forth water. So now going back, so now we have nutfa.
Sorry, so the Torah, you mean like it's the first, like the first rib? Is that what that means?
First what?
Is that the first rib?
The rib which is touching your neck.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, like if you put your finger like right away in your ribs, where that location exactly, there's a hole, like there's a little down area in your neck, right? That is the tara'ib.
Yes.
Not in the side, not in the left, no, in the middle exactly. This is the tara'ib. All right. All right. So it's a gushing forth water, and this is the nutfa. So the water of the man and the water of the women, which is false, because the women have egg, and the water a woman she see in her private part during sexuality have nothing to do with the baby. If you remember, we show you the hadith. It says, "Whoever comes first, the baby will resemble." All right, you see it?
Yes.
And then, like, if this is not enough, I will show you more. Because this has happened when a woman, she came to Muhammad and she told him that yesterday she was having sexual dream. So obviously she have orgasm. So she is asking him, should I wash? And then he said to her, yes. The wife of Muhammad, she could not believe it. She said, do the women even have orgasm? Which means Muhammad, he never was able to make his wife have orgasm. He said, yes. Otherwise, how the baby looked like the parents? Read with me. Can you read for us?
I grew up Shia, so I don't agree with all of the hadith.
Oh, no problem. That will make it easier for me. Are you sure?
Yeah, if it makes you easier, I don't.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's my reference. Yeah.
All right. Our friend here, by the way, Zara, you are welcome. You are a nice lady. Good to have you. All right.
Thank you.
But as long you are a Shia, and I apologize for what I will show you. I mean, you asked for it. You know, it's not my fault now. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course. I
All right.
want to understand. So.
All right. So as long you are a Shia, you take what the Shia say. In fact, the Shia, they are even way more horrible when it's come to the scientific stuff. I mean, it's a crazy in the Shia. So let me show you as an example. Let us go to the English. Maybe you can read for us. Let us see here. I mean,
I'd rather not read. If you're just saying it's horrible, can you just read it?
No. I remember, you are the Shia. I'm not. All right. So can you read, like, as an example? I'm just choosing a few of them. Okay. So, O Ali, Muhammad speaking to Ali. O Ali, don't have.
Where is this? Is this from? Is this Nahjul Balagha?
Sorry.
What is this book that you're reading from?
You will find the reference here at the end. If we click here, I think. Here. All right, hadith. It says copy here. Where is the reference? Maybe here. All right. This is Al-Amili. You see it? Al-Amili.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So, O Ali, don't have intercourse with your women in the beginning of the month, and it is middle, or it's its end, or else insanity, leprosy, and dementia will hasten to her and her child. Is that accurate scientifically, Zara?
I do not have intercourse with a woman at the beginning of a month. So at the beginning of a month could means when her month, which is like when she.
No. The beginning of the month is the beginning of the month, not her month. The month, the first, the second, the third, the first week of the month. The middle of the month is the middle of the month. This month we are talking about the moon month, not the sun. So don't have sex at the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, the end of the month. But what will happen if I do?
Will be sent to her and her child. Okay. Yeah, that's unlikely to be true.
Yeah, I think my dad, he have sex with my mom in the middle of the month. I have dementia. And I am suffering from insanity. Unbelievable. And then he say, O Ali, don't have intercourse with your wife after the tuhur, or if you are appointed with a child at that time, it will have deformed eye. Mean. And then the Satan become happy with the deformity of the humanity. O Ali, don't have sex during the intercourse if for you are appointed with a child at that time, he will not be protected from the muteness. He will be mute. None you should look at the private part of his women. Lower your gaze during the intercourse, for looking at the private part will cause the child to be blind. Is that true?
Yeah.
You see, you said you're a Shia. Well, I'm showing you the science of Muhammad according to the Shia. This is Muhammad talking to Ali. Shall we continue? Oh Ali, don't intercourse with your wife while lusting after a wife, someone else. For I fear if you appointed a child, it will be effeminate. So the reason for a guy to be a gay, because the father, when he was having sex with the mother, he was thinking about someone else. What a scientific explanation. Oh Ali, he who sexually impure in bed with his women should not recite the Quran, for I fear that the fire will descend upon them from the sky and burn them. This is true. Oh Ali, don't have intercourse with your women except that you have a covering, and that you and your wife has a covering. Don't have intercourse under a single cover. Not only covering, it have to be two blanket. Why? Or the desire will fall. Oh boy. So you don't have a blanket, you cannot do it. Your desire will be gone. Must be true. And will be goth. Enmity between you and will lead you to separation. So now we know why people get divorced. They are having sex using either no blanket or one blanket. People, do you know why you got divorced if you are? It is the blanket. How many times I told you, come and listen to Muhammad and Ali. From now on, if you like to promise me to use a blanket when you have sex with your wife, give me one. Two blankets, not one. And by the way, you can buy them from me. Let me do business. I will send you, if you go and right now, you can buy two blanket made by Ali himself. What do you think, Zara? This is really a religion? This is a prophet? Two blanket? Oh Ali, don't have intercourse with your women while standing, for that is the form of action of a donkey. And if you approach appointed with a child, at that time, it will urinate on the bed just as a donkey urinate in all the place. So Zara,
I understand this is not really graceful, but I just don't understand why there are good messages in Islam. Like
give me one.
respect of, like, you know, the middle way is the right way, or
Is the
like
middle
watch your tongue.
Okay, is the middle way is the Shia way or the Sunni way?
I don't have. This is what Muhammad said before the
Well,
Shia revolution happened.
Ali, look at the middle way. Ali, he burned people alive. He burned them alive. Muhammad,
Can you show me that?
yeah, sure. I will try to find it for you from the Shia too.
Like in Islam, it talks about forgiveness, like forgive and do good, and you know, and if you don't do good,
Where
you
it says
won't.
forgiveness, and Islam speak about revenge, not about forgiveness. What forgiveness? Isn't the Quran, it says يشفي صدور قوم. This is hatred and revenge. حرق علي. All right, let's see.
It's just like it's hard to understand how if there is no benefit in the message that Islam had, at least even a little bit, why would it continue for so long?
So what? All the false religion, they continue for so long. The Buddhists are older than you. The Hindus are older than you. The Sabian are older than you. Until now they exist and they are massive in number. What does have to do with staying? You know? Yeah. What does have to do with staying?
So what if a lot of people who pray to Allah and then they get and they're helped? Like there's so I grew up
Is
listening
Allah
to so many stories of people.
is Allah helping the people of Gaza?
I mean, I don't think that's a good argument because you can say is the Christian God is the Father is actually helping all the people.
It's
you
see Zara, it is you who said that the Muslim they ask and they get help. It's not me who said that. I'm not the one who's using the argument. It's your argument. So now you are saying this is not a good argument. It's your argument, not mine. It is you who said that the Muslim they ask Allah and Allah help them. But where is Allah? Did Allah help Muhammad? Did Allah help Muhammad?
Say Muhammad's story and all the prophets' story was a destiny of them to be a storyteller.
Okay, so how Allah will help you if it's a destiny anyway? Because if it's a destiny, Allah is not helping anybody. It's a destiny. It's written already. Either He is helping me to change something, or it's a destiny. There's no help. Already is written. Okay. When a child he died, Muhammad he attend, and both of you Shia and Sunni they believe in the same thing. A child he died. If a Muslim child he dies, Zara, he will go to heaven or to hell?
Heaven.
Why he will go to heaven?
Because the child is pure.
Thank you very much.
He's coming.
No, this is not true. In Islam, this is not the case. Because it's a destiny. Doesn't matter if you commit sin or not. You do sin, you don't do sin, you are going to go still to the same place. Before He created you, He decided for you where you will be. And here we see in front of us that story where Aisha and Muhammad, they went to a funeral. All of this, as you see, all those references. So Aisha, she said the same as you said. Oh, happiness for this child. He will be in heaven, for he did not reach the age of sin and never commit sin. Muhammad, he says, don't say that. Don't be stupid. Allah, when He created a human being, He decided where each one of them will be. So those who will go to heaven, they will go to heaven, and those who will go to hell will go to hell. Read it. Can you read it for me?
Yes. Like out loud?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. One of the children of the Ansar who had died was brought to the Messenger of Allah, so he prayed for him. Aisha said, how fortunate he is, one of the little birds of paradise. He never did any evil or reached the age of puberty. He said, it is better not to say anything, O Aisha. Allah the Mighty and Sublime created paradise and created people for it. He created them in the loins of their fathers, and He created hell and created people for it, and He created them in the loins of their fathers.
So what do you understand here? The child might not go to heaven, because when He created, Allah created him, He decided before He created him where he will go. There's no guarantee. It is destiny. So when you say Allah help us, this is a joke, because you believe in destiny. And if Allah He decides for you before you are exist, that your prayer mean nothing. It's a destiny. Nothing you do is not a destiny. In fact, even if you fornicate, do you know fornication is destiny? Do you think when somebody is a Muslim, he fornicate, he is doing destiny act, or he is choosing to fornicate?
Well, that's like partaking in sin.
No, I'm saying, is it my choice, or it's Allah decide for me to do it, and I have no choice?
Well, I think it's the person's choice.
No. Your prophet, he said no. It is destiny. Allah, He decide for you. the exact portion of sin you would do. You cannot choose. It's not up to you. Verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, and which he of necessity must commit. Do you see it? No choice. So you pray, you fast, all those is garbage, because simply anything you do, even the sin you do, is a destiny. Anything you do. You sleep around, it's a destiny. Islam is a satanic cult. This is will make you feel not guilty no more, because you say, oh, it's a destiny. It's a must. I must commit it. It's a necessity. So now you don't feel like it's your choice, so I don't feel guilty no more. I go and I sleep around and I kill and I steal, and then it's a destiny. The same as for the baby. Yet he did not commit sin, he might go to hell. Why? It's a destiny.
Why do you call that satanic?
If I say to you, if I am forcing you to commit sin, how this is not satanic? Okay, just to make it simple for you. If we commit sin, if we don't commit sin, are we going to be loved by Allah, or Allah will hate us? If we did not commit sin.
Well, I think I read somewhere in Quran that it says if you do not commit sin, you'll be closer to God. Or if you do good acts, you'll be closer to God.
Wrong. Your prophet said that if you don't commit sin and ask Allah for forgiveness, Allah will destroy you and replace you with people who commit sin. Do you know that?
In Quran?
No, this is the hadith. The hadith is more important than the Quran.
Is it a Sunni hadith?
I can show you Sunni and Shia, no problem.
Okay, if you can show me Shia.
All right. Let us see with the Sunni. And this is showing us that Islam is absolutely satanic. This is not the teaching of God. This is a man encouraging us to do sin. You know?
If it is satanic, why does it mention that if you do bad things, you will go to hell?
What is bad thing? Bad thing if you take me as a friend. Bad thing if you are a friend to the Christians and the Jews. Bad thing if you don't hate us. Bad things if you don't curse Aisha. Bad things if you don't curse Omar and Abu Bakr. You know? So the bad things for you, if you do them, so the bad and the good for you is the opposite of my bad and good. The bad thing for me is to hate you. The good thing for you is to hate me. The bad thing for me is to hurt you. The good thing for you is to hurt me. So when you speak about bad and good, like, shouldn't we ask ourselves what is bad first and what is good? Islam teaching that, as you see, that the Quran saying it clearly, the Hadith saying clearly, that you are going to do sin. Allah, He forced you to do it. You like it, you don't like it, you have to do it. It's not your choice. So when you say if you do good and bad, I mean, how you say to me everything I do is destiny, including fornication, and then you say to me, if you do the good things, you go to heaven. If even the good is not my choice, the bad and the good is not my choice, which means there's no free will in Islam, which means that the whole point of this religion is a fraud. Because punishment should be because I choose to do something, not because I've been forced to do something. If you force me to do something, how and why you want to punish me for it? You see my screen?
Yes, I'm looking now.
All right. Read it.
By whom in whose hand is my life? If you were not to commit sin, Allah would sweep you out of existence, and He would replace you by those people who would commit sin and seek forgiveness
Okay.
from Allah, and He would have pardoned them. But this doesn't make sense. So he's like, how is there an encouragement of sin?
This is encouragement of sin, isn't it?
Yeah, so that doesn't make sense.
Okay, and this is the book of the Shia, because you asked me for Shia reference, correct? This is the Shia, here we go. This is, you see,
In what context
you see the Shia?
is this said?
You see the Shia website?
Yeah.
كشف الخفاء العجلوني, variant number 2, page number 164. لو لم تذنبوا لذهب لكم الله بكم ولجاء بقوم يذنبون فيستغفرون الله فيغفر لهم. And this is the same mention in Muslim. So Sunni and Shia agree upon it.
If you did not sin, God would replace you with a people who would sin and seek God's forgiveness, and He would forgive them.
See? This is your Shia, and that is their Sunni. Both agree.
Who is saying this, and in what context?
They are explaining the Quran where it says وَهُمْ يُحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ يَحْسُنَّ صُنْعًا. So they think they are doing good, but this is destiny. It's a destiny. You are doing nothing. Everything you do, it is written for you. Nothing is your choice. You steal, it's a destiny. You kill, it's a destiny. You fornicate, it's a destiny. All right? They think they are acquiring deeds. You cannot acquire deed because it's destiny.
How that relates to that. I think here it's talking about people who think they're doing good, but they're actually doing wrong.
This is the Muslims.
So their life been wasted.
Yeah, that's you. As you see, because it's a destiny. Because
those are, so the next surah, the next ayah, it says the ones that are denying.
Exactly. Okay.
They are those who deny the ayat,
okay.
proof of evidence
hold on.
of their Lord and the meeting of Him.
Zara, the one who denied Islam, did he choose to deny Islam or Allah forced him to deny Islam? Answer the question. Is it their choice or Allah forced them to deny Islam? Because if there is choice, then what you are saying is true. If it's Allah who forced them, then it's not. So who forced them to deny Islam?
I do need to do a research on this because
no, let me show you. I will help you. You see,
discussions around free will and destiny.
I'm here to help you. Listen carefully. If it is my choice, then I should be like bad deed, I should pay for it, correct? If it's a good deed, I will be rewarded. If it's a bad deed, I will pay for it, correct? Do we agree?
Yes.
All right, but this is not what the Quran is saying. The Quran teaches you that anything happen. If somebody shot you in your shoulder with the bullet, is that their choice or this is Allah's decision? It's Allah's decision. Anything. Chapter 2, verse 156. Chapter 3, verse 165.
Offline.
All right. Well, okay. You are welcome, Zara. Anytime. You can come back anytime.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, I mean, she's a nice girl. I hope she learned something good. And I hope soon she will find the truth and the truth will set her free. All right? And you know, what we need, we do, you need a lot of patience. Like sometimes I feel like, you know, I speak to people depend on their level of knowledge and depend on their level of aggression too. You are nice, I am nicer than you. You are aggressive, I am way more aggressive than you. I feel like you are seeking truth. I will be so patient with you. So I hope she will learn something good, and she will come back soon, and she will find the truth, and the truth will, will set her free. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, Mayday. No problem, Zara. You are welcome. No problem. I hope I helped you, and soon you will come back with some your research and do study. And trust me, Islam is just so false. It's just not only even false. I mean, it's so stupid. I mean, each one of those things I showed you, from the Shia, from the Sunni, doesn't matter, is a clear evidence that Muhammad cannot be a prophet of God. Scientific mistake, historical mistake, fictions about sex and blanket, and over the blankets have sex under the tree, having sex is standing. I mean, they are obsessed with sex. All right, go ahead, Hisoka.
Hey, first of all, Salam Masih alaik.
Salam al-Masih.
So I grew up, I live in the Middle East. I grew up in a Muslim family, and I started exploring the faith like 10 months ago.
All right.
And I've spent maybe over 6 hours a day. And thank Jesus, I came to realize the truth. And I've gotten a lot of interest in apologetics. My question is actually related to something you just spoke about with Zahra, which is usually I find it difficult to approach Shia Muslims. Like I've been preaching a lot and debating a lot with Muslims, and it's usually easier when it's a Sunni Muslim because they have to believe in their hadith, they have to believe in like what's in Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, for example. But when it comes to Shia, even if I use things in their four main books, like Al-Kafi, for example, they always say they don't have to believe everything in it. And even if you go to something in the Quran itself, they say, well, you have to read the tafsir. And their tafsir, they have to read something where it's something from their imams. And even if you show them something there, they're going to say that, oh, well, that's daif, like that's not what they said. That's obviously not what they said. So they go to something else. Even if you show them like 20 sources, they always end up going to like this one source that says something else, and they see the others are like. I just find it difficult. Like, how am I supposed to approach people like that?
All right. Well, I'm happy for you first, my friend, that you become a Christian, accepted the Messiah, and we pray the Lord will stay with you and support you. You see, when you speak to Shia, I don't know if your background was Shia or Sunni.
It was Shia. My parents
All right.
are still
So if you're a Shia, then you should know that they believe that the taqiyya is the shield of faith, correct?
Yeah, I know about it.
All right. So taqiyya mean I can lie, correct?
Correct.
So if those people they believe that lying is the shield of faith, do you think you can really debate someone he wanna lie? You cannot. But even though he is lying and denying, but in his heart he knew that he is just a liar. So don't worry about they are convinced or not. They knew they are lying. They knew that you are getting them busted. But in the same time, they knew that they have to lie. So if he lied to you, I don't accept this, I don't accept that, that will not change the fact that you got him busted. And you made him to run, to use the taqiyya. Look what it says here. التقية ترس المؤمن والتقية حرز المؤمن ولا إيمان لمن لا تقية له. If you don't lie, guys, the lying is the shield of the believer. And the taqiyya is the treasure of the believer. And the one who don't do practice taqiyya, he have no faith. He's not even a believer. So how in the world you can debate someone he believe that lying is the way to go? So you will spend your day showing reference after reference after reference, and then he will say to you, "Oh, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in this." Okay, go to the tafsir. You show him tafsir. Oh no, the tafsir is not accepted. Don't accept it. Accept that tafsir. You show him the second tafsir. Oh, this is not. All are the same. Muslim, Sunni or Shia, but the Shia they make it a flag. They make it obvious. The Sunni they try to cover it, but both of them they believe that lying is the shield of faith. So don't worry about you, like you feel like you are not convincing them. No, you are. This is why they are practicing taqiyya. So you are doing a good job. Don't worry about what they say. Just keep going, get them busted, reference after reference, do your part. And if he want to go and live with his lies, this is his business. But just get them busted. But let me teach you something about how to debate a Muslim in general, not only a Shia. Don't tell him in this book it says that. Don't say that. Because they are liars, you have to trap them. So I treat such a kind of a Muslim the same I treat a cat and a rat. So the rat, the cat, she stays still watching the hole of the rat. The rat, he don't see the cat because the cat in the top of the hole. The rat is watching the hole, but the rat cannot see it. You have to do the same. Let him get out of his hole. So how you do that? Tell him, like as an example, I go to the Quran, but I don't say I'm going to talk about the Quran. I say to the Muslim, and people here witness many times how I do things. You know what? My grandmother, she told me a story about my father. He died standing for a year. And this is a true story. What do you think about it? You stupid. What do you think? What do you mean he died standing for a year? He will collapse second day. So after he laugh at it, after he make mockery of it, then you say to him, let us read the story in the Quran. Not before. Yeah. If you say to him before that this is in the Quran, it's so what? No problem. So what? But if you say this is my grandfather, he dies standing. Yeah, so you have to corner him before it's like you when you play cards. I don't play cards. Last time I played cards, maybe I was like maybe 16 years old, teenage. So when you play cards, you don't show your papers. You don't show what you have. And this is why they are. You have to deal with them this way. Don't tell him what you will say next. Surprise them, but let them confess before you give the question. Let them...
Yeah, usually I do something similar when it comes to the Islamic dilemma. Like I start with saying something about the Torah and the Gospel, and they say, oh well, it's not these books, and then I show them from the Quran how it's actually books that they had between their hands. So I do that kind of approach back and forth. That's how I try to do it as well.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it in everything, not only in I know like some people they come with this word dilemma. The whole Islam is dilemma. What is it? This is not only about the Bible. I mean, the whole Islam is just so stupid. So when they say that the Islamic dilemma, I love because I mean all of Islam is garbage religion. Like the prophet who don't know how to read, and then the angel came to him and he said to him, read. So either the angel is stupid or the prophet is his donkey. And then the angel, he told him read 3 times, still the prophet cannot read. I mean, Jesus said to the man is dead, come from the grave, he came from the grave. Allah told Muhammad read 3 times, still Muhammad is so stupid to read. Even Allah could not make him read. So all of Islam is dilemma, from the first like letter of the story to the last letter of their book. All of it. Not only it's about the Bible, all of it is just a garbage,
Yeah, you're right. So you're saying that I should keep doing my approach even if they keep doing that.
Absolutely.
I don't think all of them are practicing taqiyya, or I don't think all of them are lying. Like I've spoken to some people who seem very sincere. They're just ignorant, or they're fed so many lies that it makes sense to them. But when it's so many lies in so many different areas altogether, it does make sense to them in their mind. So that's why I try to go to the sources or like explain something. Because otherwise, I can't really debate them on anything at all. If everything I say, they say, oh, we don't accept this, we accept that. Like they don't have any middle ground. That's the issue.
See, I'm not sure what I will call you. Hisoka? Okay. So,
Yeah, you can call me.
my friend, when you talk to somebody, you have to adjust. Like, I'm not saying you talk to everybody. Like now I was talking to this lady, right?
Yeah.
So if I sense that she is playing games, I will switch the way I talk to her, you know? If I sense decency, I will go normal. So I switch to that part when we are talking about taqiyya. So if I sense that they are going to use taqiyya with me, then I have to plane them. I have to get them busted. I will be honest in everything I say. I will never lie. But I have to corner them in a certain way. So each one you have to listen to carefully. Either way, actually, we have to always to listen. Like, you know, some people when they debate, they don't listen to the other person what he is saying. For me, I listen carefully for anything you say. So if a Muslim, he came, he said just Assalamu alaikum, he said nothing. I say, why you say Assalamu alaikum? From the beginning, I'm listening carefully. Every word you say to me, I will use against you. So when you listen to a Muslim, you have to be like a detective. You know, a detective, he is waiting for you to say something so he can catch something. That is you. So he says something, listen carefully. Okay, now I get some information. Now try to use whatever he says to you against his belief. So when a Muslim, he start, okay, why you believe Islam is true? Oh, Quran have science. Okay, wonderful. Don't say Islam is a stupid. No, I said, can you give me one? And let him explain it to you. And let him finish, and then you get him busted. Show him that this is absolutely false. So by saying things to you, now you have material to use. So let's make it simple. If the enemy is coming to my house and I don't have arrows, I have the tool which I can use for the arrow, but I don't have the arrow itself. I need the enemy to throw their arrow at my house so I can collect it and use it against them. So let them throw their arrows. Let them throw their arrows. And the most sharp weapon is to use their arrows against them, because they cannot deny what they just said. So don't start with your arrows. Let them hit you first. Collect their arrows. You know, once I have a friend. He bought a new house. So he said, come visit me. You know, I said, but he said, I apologize. My garden is full of rocks. They are not finished yet. So I moved in because I need a place. And the garden is full in front of the house, full of rocks, and need a lot of work to do it. I said, we can clean that in 10 minutes. He said, how we can do it in 10 minutes? I said, it's easy. He said to him, do you have an empty trash can? He said, yes. I said, okay, bring it. The other side of the road is empty. There's no houses. It's a new area. So I put it there, and I took one rock. I throw it at the trash can. And there's a kids, like there's 20 of them playing not far. And they said, hey kids, who can hit that trash can? All the kids came. And they are a 20 monkey, you know.
Yeah.
And they started throwing rocks at the trash can. So in less than 5 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes, we have all the yard empty from the rocks. You know, he said, I see, you have to use your brain. They have fun. We clean the yard. Everybody is happy. So the Muslim is like a kid. Put the trash can for him and make him think that he is now having fun of you. You are the trash can. He is going to hit you. He will throw all his rocks. And then let him keep throwing rocks until he have no rocks on his side. And then
I have a question.
shoot them back.
About this.
All right.
Yeah. So this strategy makes so much sense. However, don't you think it only works for someone like you or someone who's like very, very experienced? Because if your average Christian is told things about Islam, like, hey, Islam says this, says that, like, they can lie to them, and the Christian would not know it. So that's why it's a bit risky, I think. I don't know if you have a different opinion, but I think it's a bit risky, because if you're letting them say anything at all, they might lie in some things, and it might make sense to the average Christian. But if someone, like, this strategy may only work if someone knows, like, so many things about Islam.
Yeah, you see, this is why I'm here. So the one who do not know, he will know. So sit, listen, learn, take notes. You don't go to war without training. You don't go to war and you don't have weapon. You don't go to war and you cannot run. So you have to be ready in order to fight the devil. So we don't go and say, hey, devil, I want to fight you. But the devil, he's smart. He is powerful. And I have nothing. So that is not what we are talking about. I'm talking about, like you said, mentioned to me, that you are an ex-Muslim. So already you have a good background about what you're coming from. So, and even you, maybe you don't have enough knowledge. So you train yourself, learn, read. You see, I was not born. I know all the garbage of Muhammad. All of us, we work in ourselves. So if I want to go to any mission in my life, I have to be ready for it. So I don't advise Christians to go and just argue and be like naive. You will look idiot then. They will make mockery of you. You will look like a joke. So don't do something you are not ready for. Prepare yourself, educate yourself, learn, save reference. Learn. And this is why we are here every day, or many hours. Why I'm here? We save the Muslims, in the same time we train the Christians. We teach them, we share the knowledge, we give reference. Here we don't waste our time. I'm not showing my camera. I'm not doing a comedy show. Here it's a very serious education. And we never say something without giving reference, ever, ever. Like, I don't know for how long you watch me. Have you ever seen me saying something without showing reference for it?
No.
So what is the purpose? So those who they are listening, not only the Muslims, they are learning, they are taking notes. So the one is serious, he will take notes, he will learn, and he will get himself ready. So until one day, you feel like you are ready. And you might go and you feel you are ready, but you are not ready yet. And then you face a conversation with Muslim. Oh, I did not do good. No problem. You train yourself more. You learn more. You educate yourself. You see your weakness. So it's a process until you are ready. And if the Lord is with you and you have the knowledge, who could be against you? The Bible says, my people have been destroyed because they perished because of their ignorance. So ignorance will cause destruction. And Christian ignorant, he should not be ignorant and yet he is a Christian. Otherwise, your ignorance is your enemy. They will use your ignorance against you. And this is for everything in life. If we are ignorant about disease, disease will kill us. If we are ignorant about driving in the street, we will die, we will kill. Somebody will hit me in the car. Ignorant is not allowed. Ignorant is risky. Ignorance is destruction. So when my people are destroyed because of they're being perished because of their ignorance, that means if you don't want to be perished, never accept yourself to be ignorant. Read your book, arm yourself with your book first, because they will challenge you with your book, and then learn all the laundry of Muhammad so you can use it when you need to.
Yeah, I like that answer. That makes so much sense. I have one small question. You mentioned earlier Ginza, but that was the first time I've heard about that book. And when you put it on the screen, like I can read Arabic, so I was reading things that you weren't reading as well. And it like if you're reading it, you just think like, yeah, this is the Quran basically.
This is the Quran.
It's crazy.
This is the Quran.
And,
yeah.
Yes. I have a question there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, do we have like 100% proof that this book was there before Muhammad was born? Like, is it a historical fact?
Oh, the Sabian, you can search. The Sabian are a very ancient religion. In fact, the Sabian, they believe that they hate the God of Moses because he killed the Pharaoh, because they believe that the Pharaoh is a Sabian too. The Sabian, a very ancient religion, is not something new. I mean, this is very, very ancient. You can go right now and search and go about them. They are very ancient. We're talking about thousands of years before Islam. So Sabian is.
We have,
Yeah?
yeah, I was just gonna ask if we have manuscripts from this book that date before Muhammad's time.
Yeah, the Kanza Rabba is the origin of it is an Aramaic book, not an Arabic. So this is the translation version of the Aramaic book, and it is not really like you see this book here is called Kanza Rabba Yamin. So the book is two part, one is left and one is right. So now we are reading Kanza Rabba Yamin, which means the right side. So you read the books from two sides, like the right side and the left side, and you arrive in the middle, and that is the middle of the book. That means you receive the knowledge now. Like you are in the middle, you receive them both. So this is a very, even Muhammad was called Sabi. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, Muhammad himself was called Sabi many times. Saba'a Muhammad. Sabi is the same. Sabi is the word used in English, actually. Like as an example, there is a story where the Muslims and Muhammad, they were going for water, looking for water, and then they found a woman. She is carrying water, so they asked her, "Where do you get this water from?" She said, "A distance about like 2 days from here." She said, "What about you come and tell our prophet about this water?" She said, "Which one is that one is called Sabi?" They said, "Yes." Do you see it? She said, "Do you mean the man who is called Sabi'i?" You see it?
Right.
The Muslims, they try to fix it. They say with the new religion. No, Sabi is not a new religion. The one who convert to Sabian, they call him Sabi. Qad Saba. All right? So here, and this is appear in the same place twice.
Yeah.
So here it says, 2 men met me and took me to the man who is called you see it? The Sabi. Muhammad was trying to follow the Sabian. This is why actually in the book of Kanz Rabba, I don't know if you were focusing with me, it says, pray how many times, remember? 3 in the daytime and 2 at night. Total is what? 5. This is the Sabian practice. Praying 5 times a day, fasting 30 days in Ramadan, and doing ablution. It's exactly the same, the practice of Islam. Actually, if you go in YouTube and search for the Sabian, you will see that they do practice exactly the same practice the Muslims practice today. But we cannot say the Muslims, the Sabian are copying from Muslims because they are the ancient religion. It's obvious that the Muslims are the ones copying from them.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, my friend, stay here. Come when we join, and you will learn a lot. And knowledge is, is power. All right. This is here a video about the Sabian. Let me play it for you. Here you will see that Muhammad even took his ablution from the Sabian. You see how he's doing his hands? Look at his hand. Do you see? Let me play it from the beginning. See? 3 times, 3 times, 3 times, 3 times. The same exactly as the Muslims. now his arms. Look at his arms. It's exactly. Now his mouth. 3 times. Exactly the same. Now his feet. Same. Muhammad is copying the Sabian letter by letter. He's a fraud.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is the link if you want to save it for your reference. All right, I will post it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, God bless you.
God bless you too, my friend. And I hope we will have more people like you live in Islam, and we are happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Peace.
Take care. There's a reason the Muslims don't dare to debate me. And the reason is obvious. I will crush them. All right? They line up to debate others, American, none, you know, like everybody. But here they don't show up. The one who come here is the one who don't want to lose his career. Someone, nobody know him. But a famous person will never even dare because he will be losing his career. All right? Did we have good time, guys? I hope so. Until now, we did not receive any Muslim to tell us who is Allah. They don't know who is Allah. It's just Allah is Allah. Yeah, Abdul is Allah. Christian Prince, first of all, this is very stupid question. Allah is the creator. I'm not asking you if he's a creator or a builder. I'm asking you who is he. If I ask you who is your father, you don't say he's a doctor. You tell me his name. Who is he? What do you know about Allah? Christian Prince, the Quran said, Allah is the one that created the universe. He created 7 earth and 7 heaven. Abdul, first of all, there's no 7 earth and there's no 7 heaven. And secondly, your prophet said that those earths are on the top of each other. Which floor we are? Christian Prince, you are so stupid. It's obvious. We are in the 7th floor. Wrong. Because if I am in the 7th floor, that means the rest of the floors are not in the correct place. I thought you Muslim call me shaitan. I should be in the 5th floor. Christian Prince, this is the first time you are very accurate. A second ago you told me in the top floor. Are you confused? Abdul. So they don't have religion. It's just fiction. 7 earth, 7 heaven, 7. Muhammad, he heard Jesus saying 7. He put 7 everywhere. Jesus says 70, Muhammad says 70 everywhere. 70 virgins, 70 blah blah, 7, just never stop. My people will be 70 sect. The Christian, they were 71. The Jews, they are 72. My people are 73. 7 midgets, 7 lands, 7 gardens, 7 etc. The 7 guy. 7 up. If Muhammad he hear about 7 up, he will put it in the Quran. Anyone is famous, Muhammad he put it in the Quran. He heard about Alexander the Great, here we go, put him in the Quran. Saleh, we put him in the Quran. Anything. The bird who can find women who have no hair, put him in the Quran. The genie, put them in the Quran. The Hur from the Persian, mythology, put it in the Quran. Venus, put it in the Quran. Harut and Marut from Armenia, put them in the Quran. I mean, it's an international museum of stupidity. This is why the Quran says that Muhammad is an Odin. He is what? Odin. What does that mean? He is an ear. The Arab, they found out that this guy is a potato. He copies story. He here. He claims it's from God. Chapter 9, verse number 61. Those people, they want to hurt the prophet. Okay, what they do? They call him, he is an Odin. He is an ear. What does that mean? Any news, he put it in the Quran. The Jews, they came to him and said, hey, Prophet Muhammad, there's a prophet, his name is Zulkarnain. Do you know anything about him? Muhammad said, oh, there's a prophet, his name is Zulqarnain. Okay. I will tell you about him, okay? Okay. He don't know who is Zulqarnain here or heard of him. So he went to slaves, two slaves, they are Assyrian. And he go always listen to them, hearing stories. So he asked him about Zulqarnain. He come back and he told them, okay, Allah told me about Zulqarnain. Are you ready? Come to tell you. And then Zulqarnain, he found the sunset in a boiling water. And this is a story written by someone from Syria. More than 400 years before, some they say 300, 400 years before Muhammad. It's an old story, fiction story about a real person, which means the story full of fictions, but the person is real. That is Alexander the Great. So Muhammad, he took the story, as he heard it, with all the fictions, claiming that this is coming from God. Allah told me. This is not my story, brother. So Allah told him, okay, they are asking you about Zulqarnain. No problem, no problem. I will tell you a story about him. Okay, I established for him in the earth. Oh, here we go. Zulqarnain is a Muslim now. He keep going, keep going. Okay. Until what happened? Until he reached the sitting place of the sun. Ooh, what is that? Do you know Walmart? Take not the first light, the second light. No, don't stop there. You see a pharmacy, behind the pharmacy, this is where the sun set. He arrived the sitting place of the sun. What the heck is that? The sun set everywhere. And then he found it sitting in the spring of water. This is what the story is saying. This is what this legion is saying. I mean, this guy, then he continued, and then he reached the rising place of the sun. Oh, what is that? Okay, if you want to see where the sun rise, just ask Joe Biden. He will tell you. You know the thing. And then he found it rising on people who have no shelter. What does that mean? The Muslims, they say they are naked. Okay. Man, even women? Whew, man, it must be a very hot area. And then those people, they told him, okay, Abdul Qurnain, can you build for us a dam between us and Gog and Magog? And now the story of Gog and Magog making Muslims by millions leave Islam. This is one of the most funny, stupid stories. So I'm very thankful for the Jews that they asked this question, and the stupid Muhammad, he took the trap. They are just, they're just making fun of him. They knew he's a fool, they knew he's a liar. So they gave him bait. He came to him, he says, tell us about the prophet, Dhul Qurnain. Muhammad, now listen to the Jews. Oh, the Jews think he's a prophet? Okay, no problem, here we go with him the Quran. And now he built a dam, and the dam is built from iron and copper. All those thousands of years, and until now we cannot find this dam, neither those people. And by the way, those people, according to Muhammad, 1,000, if one of us is born, 1,000 of them is born. So if we are 7 billion, there are 7 trillions. Now, if you calculate the number, I mean, we'll not stay 7 trillions. We'll say 70 trillion. Why? Because if every one of them, he will make 1,000, and that at that time, in the time of Zulqarnain. So they must be duplicated by trillions. Where are they? And they are very aggressive, and they have ears so big you can sleep inside their ears. You will see the Muslims, they are making, like if I go right now and search for Gog and Magog, you will die laughing. Let me do that. Just to show you how the Muslims imagine Gog and Magog. So they are not a human like us. Let me introduce, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Gog and Magog. Ooh. Oh, يأجوج ومأجوج يعدلون عن الخروج. Oh boy. This guy in the left, he looked like my cousin after the makeup. Oh boy. Those are Gog and Magog, brother. Oh boy. Oh. He is here? They found Gog and Magog. It's in that location. Take a beer. True story. Abdul. Gog. What happened to this guy? What is growing in your shoulders? Ah, this is a clothing, huh? Man. Who are those? Oh boy. All of them, they are Gog and Magog. And they are mixing together, huh? Where is the females? I don't like this thing. There's no girls? I will never go there. So this is the kingdom, there's no girls there? What the heck? Look, this Abdul, he found the real look of Gog and Magog. In Arabic, it says the correct look or the accurate look of Gog and Magog. Oh, what is that there? Sanafir? Samfur? What is this? And what is that? All of them are Gog and Magog. You didn't look at the cute one there. You Abdul. And I'm sure he will get a lot of click. Oh boy. Oh, even that is Gog and Magog? Man. What we will do with the Abdul? What they are doing here? Oh, those are Gog and Magog look weird. Man. Now for me, I made I asked AI to make an image of Gog and Magog, and he gave me different imagination. Let me show you Gog and Magog according to my AI. Okay. Let me show you. Gog and Magog. This is Gog and Magog. Very beautiful. Ah, this is Muhammad's mother giving birth and light came from her vagina. We don't want this one. Where is the other images of Gog and Magog? Huh? Gog. Oh, look, even that address there. Look, it says us. Guys, do you see? It says Gog. Do you see the? Do you see next to the? Man, oh man! Trust me, if Muhammad he see this image, he will make a chapter about it. I wanted to him to hide his identity, but I mean, stupid Gog and Magog. What's wrong with you? Didn't I tell you don't open your camera, you idiot? Now every Muslim he know where you know. Come on, don't do that. Stupid. I don't know what to do with this, Gog Magog stuff. Okay. What about this one? Oh man, this guy he have his phone number there. Oh boy. Uh-oh, even the office address. You, Gog and Magog, are screwed. Everybody knows where you live now. Mean, mean, mean. Alright guys, I think we have enough for today. I think Gog and Magog make you have fun. And me myself, once I'm going to take a vacation to the land of Gog and Magog. And I'm going to Gog with them. Like I see I Gog Magog, it says, hey listen, Shaku Maku, Gog Magog. Huh? What's up? You know? And if you think it's a far distance, I can take Afrit. This is the Afrit mentioned in the chapter of the cave. The one, or the chapter at the ends too. The one who want to steal the chair of the queen of Yemen. He's a thief. Sulaiman, the Muslim Sulaiman, is a thief. He steals furniture. He want to steal the throne of this woman. So this is my cousin, Mr. Afrit. He can take me so fast to any place in the world. Gog, Magog. It doesn't matter where. Alright? No need for ticket. You know, this is not a super chat guy. Not like those people who keep collecting super chat. If you donate to them, they answer your question. No, he's a decent Abdul. This is a real Afrit. No ticket, no super chat. He will answer you, he will take you. Just tell him CP send me, okay? Just tell him that. By the way, don't be afraid. He's very friendly, you know? He don't harm people, you know? He, like, the only things I know, he eat people, but he don't harm them. So don't be worried. All right? You will be okay. And he don't like bones too. So if you have too much bones, yuck, you know, he will not even touch you. So don't worry about it. It's okay. Yeah. So who is this guy? This is Muhammad telling us a story. He don't lie. His nose keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. I mean, Muhammad is the one who tell the truth. Face it, face it. All right? Oh, Zulqarnain. Oh, this is the guy with the two horn. Mean. My AI is being very creative. This is Muhammad, a fly dipping in his soup. The Prophet says, is a fly fell down in your soup, dip it, dip it, dip it, and eat it, eat it, eat it. Muhammad, he don't notice the fly because he is a fly himself. Fly don't see flies. This is the lizard who tried to burn Sulaiman. Very evil creature, the enemy of Allah. That's why Prophet Muhammad, he command, if you kill him, you get 100 reward. Very beautiful, very beautiful. So if you know any information about this lizard, contact the Islamic Jihad Lizard Department. He's wanted for trying to burn. Oh wow. 100,000. What is the language there? Sweet Aranali Rotarathi Rora. This is the language of the lizard. I was trying to read it. It's hard to read it. Sorry. So guys, if you know any information, and you know, just contact the lizard jihad. Prophet Muhammad, he told to do jihad, and you know, yeah. We have a Muslim and saying Christian Prince is a liar. Why you don't call me?
Yes, Aziz has been saying that you are ignorant and you don't know what you are talking about.
Why he don't
but
come?
Every time we invite,
why he don't join us on the stage?
him.
Okay.
Let's call him up.
Yeah, Aziz, why you don't come, my friend? Come to the stage and show us that I know nothing. Why you don't do that? Is your mom at home? Close the door and come to the stage. I will not tell you. Whatever happened with the Christian Prince, stay with the Christian Prince. Nobody will know what happened to you. Not today? Satan? Oh, okay. I know, you know, I mean, Don't you know that Satan is a Muslim? Guys, let me show you Aziz, and now tell me I'm lying. If I show you from the Quran that Satan is a Muslim, what you would do? Read. Why you are calling me Satan? I'm not a Muslim. Is that your Quran? Speaking to Allah, call him my Lord? Muslim call Allah my Lord, Shaitan call Allah my Lord, and he's a believer. Read it. Shaitan in the Quran is a believer. Potato. Any Abdul? Anything you say to me, I will use it against you. Anything. CP cannot see? Oh, yeah, I cannot see, yeah. Can you? Ah, you cannot see in the screen. Ah, all right, sorry. It's my fault. All right, now you can see it. Here we go. Now you can see. Shaitan is a Muslim. Chapter 15, verse number 39, I can show you more. And Shaitan and Allah have agreement about deceiving mankind. Read it carefully. Allah and Shaitan, they agree. And Shaitan told Allah, because you did misguide me, because you deceived me. Here it says, guys, read carefully. Because you misled me. Who is the one who mislead Shaitan? Allah. So who is the real Shaitan? Allah. Did you take reference? The one who misleads Shaitan is Allah. Shaitan is a good person in Islam. Allah mislead him. Oh boy. Anyone else is misled by Allah here? If you are a victim of Allah or any sexual activities, please call the police. Report Allah for any sexual activities. It is not Andrew Tate who lure this women, it's Allah. A nation of potatoes. All right, guys, I think we have enough for today. I hope we have good time. Did we have good time? Don't forget to leave your comment. And like not many they gave us like. I don't know why. Maybe because our program is not worth it. But it's okay. I will cry later. Because people did not give me a like. We are Arab, we are very sensitive. You don't give us like, we do things crazy. So if you want to be safe and secure in your city and your town, you better give me a like. Otherwise, I will call my cousins and you will be sorry. All right? I just told you about the trash can and what they have done. Do you want me to put the trash can in front of your house and bring all those kids to throw rocks there? So you better immediately hit the like button before we hit you. Takbir. And leave a comment. Yeah, leave a comment because YouTube tried to shadow my channel because I don't accept super chat and they don't make money off me, and that is not a good business for them. I mean, why they want to host a guy who go for many hours and he don't make them advertising, no money, nothing. So they shadow my channel. So by posting comment, making a like, more people will see it. And as you see, there's no benefit for me from more viewers except sharing the truth, and the truth will set you free. So I want to say thank you all for being here, and we pray to the Lord to guide the Muslims, to bring them out, to believe in the Messiah, and to be saved. And we pray that you Christians are getting education, you are armed with knowledge, and so you are going to be strong to face the devil and all his deception. Always remember that God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya.